Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, bros. I think what we're going to do is we're going to open up with a... We'll do a little warm-up stream, or a little warm-up match, so people kind of join us. Should we do 3 or 4? 3?
At our level, probably 3. Especially when we don't have a third.
You're not a third.
Do a 4, because this game's too easy.
Put your penis inside of me. What? Dude, Smog.
Do we want to invite anybody?
No, I think we just do one warm-up real quick. Let people join the stream. Get it all going. And then we'll get people in. That's why I did Inferno, because it's just the quickest, right? Just knock one out real fast. Thank you, Butters. Yeah, it's going to be working now. We fixed it. It is not too easy now. Kryptonic. Yeah, I really like this scheme. I keep looking at it. I'm like, I went out to dinner last night with my friend, and I got a little drunk, and I came back, and I was just making color schemes off the official, like, chapter list. I was like, that'll do. What's up, King Conan? Brian Riviera. What's up, Butters? Ghostly. Kryptonic. Hello, my bros. I might even stream again tomorrow to try to, like, get the most out of September. Why is my FPS low? Hold on, let me change my settings real quick. Just been a day already for me, dude. Oh, that is what that looks like? Oh, okay, just texture pop. Nah, I didn't really like his attitude, Ghostly. Let's go for the victory cream. Huh. You know, King Conan, I don't know if you made a comment about that on one of my videos, but you're the second person I think that has said that. Yeah, I put here. I'll just address this because it keeps coming up. I did put a video out today that was about the relative difficulty of the game, and I took it down because I honestly didn't like the way I approached it. I think I just kind of, it smacked too much of, you guys got to get better. And I don't think that's the gist of what I was trying to convey. I didn't bring up how much more fun I'm having in Ruthless as a result of not having to deal with bullshit from shooters and Zangor shields. I just basically said, like, I think that the difficulty of the game is in, oh no, a good spot. I don't know. I can't concentrate right now. Hold on. Jesus Christ. This is why you need a warm-up match, because I am shit right now. Oh my god. Ugh. Good, Elric. How you doing, dude? Going well, Crosshair. How you doing, man? Tooth taken out? Pirate. Spicy start to the mission.
No kidding.
Right. Okay, now I can concentrate on that. So yeah, I put the video up of like, is Space Marine 2 too easy? And in the intro, it just sounded too elitist. Like, I didn't talk about, again, the relative fun increase to the game across the lowered, not necessarily difficulty, but the Zangor shields not being as terrible as they were before the patch. How I'm actually confident in running, what's it called? No, not even ruthless, but chaos missions without it feeling like a gross waste of time, right? Like, you can have a chaos mission go from like the possibility of a 30-minute mission to like a 45-minute mission, and you still lose because of those Zangor shields and the warp flamers. So I think the spirit of the video, what bothered me about it is that it was far away from the spirit of typical content what I put up, which is, don't play meta builds, have fun with the game, you paid money, and fucking enjoy it however you want. And I didn't bring up fun at all in that video. I just talked about Ruthless being easier if you're playing with like pre-made groups and friends that are really like using comms and having good like communication with each other. I didn't bring up how the difficulty is more accessible and more enjoyable. I think I listened too much to the people that were like, oh, it's like a walking simulator, even though I said on stream like that is just like a gross lie. And I kind of catered, I think, mentally too much to the notion that it was too easy without bringing up why I think that difficulty decrease is better for the overall health of the game. I loosely touch on it because then I go into talking about lethal and what I want to see out of lethal. But I think ultimately, like I said, it was just too elitist sounding of a video, which is not the way I like to promote content or make content. So I will redo that video if you guys really want, but I just don't think it was... I don't think it sent the right message. If you watch all of my Space Marine 2 videos, I'm like, yeah, you might, the Power Fist might not be like the best one, but I really enjoy it, and here's why, and you should enjoy whatever weapon you enjoy playing. Then you have a video where I'm like, yeah, it's too easy if you're playing with friends, and I'm like, this isn't really like it. The man with the big ass. Hell yeah, for Tom, thank you. Oh, I don't think it's slept on. I think Vanguard's so good. I think Vanguard is so good. I think Vanguard's so good from start to finish, whereas a lot of classes feel better at their finish. Oh shit! I thought he was execute. Oh, look at chat for a second and just fucking got punished for it. And I think too the biggest thing is that like. That would be the exact example of what I was about to just bring up. That video I'm talking about, like, relatively basically like the top difficulty of a game should require a certain level of skill to accomplish. And I don't think I am like some amazingly good player. And that little spot you saw right there is like perfectly evident of that, right? So that was another gripe I had with the video, is like it came from like this place where I'm not like the best player in the world. So why am I talking like I am? But that answers that, in case you wanted to know. Christ, all those barbed stranglers fuck me up. So I apologize if you guys saw that video and you weren't able to watch it. I'm sorry if you watched that video and you thought I was singling you out. Because some people in the comments were like, yeah, some of us have fucking lives, bro. I'm like, I have one of those. I'm a very social gamer. That's right, guys. If you are watching on YouTube, do make the switch to Twitch. There's only 40 of you over on Twitch. I want to see a bigger number. Because then I can get higher up on the list of people that are streaming, and I want to be top 3. Absolutely, Elric. I definitely will be doing more BG3 content. This has been a rough substantial, I'm not going to lie.
Now we are like level 8.
A steadfast supporter.
Team has arrived at the Imperial Guard in camp.
Aren't you like 13 or 14?
Ow.
And I'm 11. We're like level 4. Like, we're 24. I'm coming back to Jesus right now. Like, I'm kind of in a little lethargic today. Like, I just didn't want to get out of bed. Like, usually I'll take Roman to the park for a bunch. Instead, I'm like, all right, buddy, we're going to the tennis court, and I'm just gonna run discipline with you for 30 minutes. I'm gonna exhaust that brain. Nah.
A steadfast supporter.
Okay, no, dude. No, don't worry. You don't need. Only switch to Twitch, guys, if you're totally cool with it. Like, if the ads bother you on Twitch or anything like that, that's totally fine, man. Like, just stay on YouTube. It's mainly I'm trying to get my viewership up on Twitch, and I'm trying to do a bigger push on Twitch this next coming year. So that next time I go to TwitchCon, it's just so many people that are like, "Oh my God, it's you." That's not true. But I do want to have a better Twitch presence. I think a lot of people forget that the game isn't designed for solo run. It isn't even really designed for lack of communication. If you go into a ruthless run solo, you should get crushed. If you don't communicate, you should get crushed. That's kind of the point. You know, Armuller, yes and no. I think honestly, like doing that solo ruthless run was actually a lot of fun, and I think what was cool about it too is that like it had so many spawns attached to it because I just couldn't keep a pace, right? Like I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm trying to push this hard and I can't. And that was actually super enjoyable when we did it on stream. You know, Smog, when Darktide came out, I did a stream like this with Indy. That's how we found you, dude. I'm hiring replacements right now.
Wait, what? Tell you what? Huh?
For those that don't know, Smog is actually sleep playing right now. This is how we found you. We did a community. Indy and I did community matches on one of my streams, and that's how we found you. You joined in. We got Thropes, we got Devourers. It's not looking good for us. The good thing is I'm also completely out of grenades.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're just overwhelmed, man. I like this game way more than Darktide, personally.
Alright, well, I'm down. This is...
I see. What's up, THC?
Pax got me.
Okay.
Stay alive.
Dude, I honestly, like...
I got you. Or my jump will bug. Cool.
Yeah, that does happen. Oh, fuck. This part of the map has gotten like progressively worse since the game came out. Like, not worse in like a bad way, but like it's gotten like more chaotic. Oh, fuck, just dodge that. That's not entirely true, Mr. T1000.
I'm dead.
All right.
I hate this section of the map
Yeah, it really is like
so much.
it's such a clusterfuck. Oh fuck. Dead. Oh no, that was
The attacks got you. I would just run. But I am up at 25. Bots are so bad at dealing with ropes. It's like insane.
And considering
like,
that,
just
oh,
don't target them.
dude, they fucked
Don't
that.
die.
That fucking
Exactly.
ray of death.
That's what I'm
is-
saying. Just run.
I know I can, but I figured I'd be able to hold it off by the time you were up. There we go. We're going to Stead. We were just doing a warm-up match, which you can see is going very well.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Thank you very much for subbing up, El Raf. For those that don't know, when they hit you with that beam, back one is Auspext.
Yeah.
But they hit you with that beam acts like an yeah, dude, that beam has got such a fucking wide arc. It will Auspex you basically. You'll take more damage if it's on you.
Oh my god. How are these alive? Die.
Well, that's kind of what I mean,
I have
Mr. T.
purple fucking weapons.
Mr. T1000.
Good lord.
Like, yeah, if you're just playing against Gaunts, for sure, just sitting there and parrying is going to be alive, but fighting against Gaunts with Devourers and Barbed Stranglers in the background and other Gaunts with Gants with Flesh Borers, you're for sure not going to just be able to parry your way to victory there. But yeah, I definitely agree, man. If it's just simply... By the way, guys, why didn't no one correct me? It's not Termagants or Hormagaunts. It's Termagants. I've been playing this game for 20 years and I've been fucking that up. That's the shoulder bash ability.
Gaunts.
Bless the apothecary. I get to
No, I know what you're talking about, T1000, but my point still remains. You cannot parry your way to victory surrounded by Termagants and Hormagaunts, again, Gants, if there are other ranged things shooting at you.
Yeah, if you're getting shot to death, parry's not gonna do anything.
Yeah. Teacher, or Treachery saying, thank you very much for subbing up with Prime, my dude.
finish and ready.
Dude, this is... you know... Okay. Awesome, man. I'm glad that strategy works for you, bro. That's what she calls them Gaunts, pronounced how you do. I thought so too. Yeah, I've always said it Gaunt. How I like skipped up to him to shoot him in the face. Like, haha!
How about they?
Ant or aunt? It's ant for me. It's ant for me.
Turning back healing wounds.
Auntie.
Auntie Bella! Auntie!
Fuck's my DoorDash. Oh, it's here.
Would you DoorDash? Oh, yeah, go.
Lion's choice.
Let us finish what
What'd
the
you get?
Canadians started.
It's roast beef. Lion's choice.
What's... Oh. Well, I don't... Oh. So apparently, Zab, it's Termagant and not Termagant. I always pronounced it Termagant. Admittedly, my family is Auntie, or I'm sorry, yeah, Auntie Debbie. Yeah, we say Auntie, like Auntie up. Yeah, it's Termagants. I always thought it was pronounced. Oh, let's see that here.
I was gonna say we should actually look it up and make sure that the French aren't just being French.
It's Termagant, back from the mid creature names where they're still based on actual words instead of just stuffing random Latin sounding stuff together. A Termagant means a violent, turbulent, or brawling woman. It's the same line of names as Harpy, Harridan, or Crone, which all have similar meanings. A Hormagaunt is named after a vampire-like creature in the book The Killing Machine by Jack Van... Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Surprise Lictor! Surprise Lictor! Oh, God, and a reinforcement call-in? Oh. Oh, neutralize, okay. I was like, oh, no. There technically isn't a thing called a gaunt, but that's what 40k players have started calling the smaller Griblies in the Nid army long before the Barb Gaunts and Neurogaunts were introduced, which are mostly just nonsense names like Neurothrope or Venomthrope that chop up existing units names and add a random prefix to it. Okay, well there's your answer, I guess. Arthur Carmo, I don't remember if I'm I think it was the Mortifactor. I was looking at tons of different ones and I had like... Yeah, this is the Mortifactors. I mean, I can't obviously change certain aspects of it, but this is the Mortifactors. It's as close as I could get it to it.
Game. Fucking... Oh my god. Okay.
I was going through a whole bunch of them last night, Arthur Carmo, and there was like 2 that looked almost damn near the same. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anyone call it Termagant, and I will never call it Termagant.
No, absolutely.
It is gone.
I have Gene Seed. There's a
okay.
Guardian Relic.
Okay.
A wise decision.
Yeah, well, okay, I think there's a difference between what is everyone's favorite chapter and which chapter would you actually join. Because I like that question, Elric. So everyone in chat. Oh, I don't know why I started it, but whatever. What's your med situation like?
I have 1 med pack.
Well, why don't you take this since I've got the Guardian Relic and you've got the Gene Seed now.
Okay.
And take these cracks and just hold on to them.
Okay.
In case we get fucking bullshit again. Yeah, what chapter would you guys actually join? I mean, it's still going to be Blood Angels for me as my favorite.
Presuming that you actually get a choice.
Yeah, assuming you actually make the cut. Fucking loser.
Generator 2.
I have a shock grenade, which will be nice. Emperor's Shadows? I don't remember those.
Get off me, you little shit.
I'd be a warrior because you can't be depressed if you're insane.
I'd be an Iron Warrior loser.
Dude, that was so good.
So, like, random. It's like, okay.
I think by and large people don't like the Iron Warriors. Oh my god, man. Dude, just a million mines over here.
These mines need to stop.
And a Ravener? How nice of them. Dude, the AI thing is like, are you streaming today? Dude.
You're like, this is a 3? Hello?
Yeah. Maybe my video is premature.
This is harder than every 4. Oh, hello. Okay, now I'm going to take all of my health.
You know, I love the Black Templars, but I definitely wouldn't want to join them. They're a little too, like, monastic of the chapters. Like, brother, you should pray. Like, ah. As someone who grew up Roman Catholic, Yes. Yes, last night leftovers. But generally that's like a thing though, like there's far more Imperial Fist fans than there are Ironwares fans.
Well, the thing about
Elrath.
doing any of the religious chapters, right, is that we have the meta knowledge that the Emperor factually is not a god. So like,
Sorry,
it would
what?
feel weird to like worship him.
What do you mean the meta knowledge? What do you... Hey guys, we're gonna shut the stream down because I got a fucking heretic over here. Elroth gave out 5 community subs, and Twitch honored it by doing another one in response. Thank you, man. Yeah, Grey Knights are a little intense. If you've read the Grey Knight Omnibus, the Grey Knight truly, it's not James Swallow. I can't remember who wrote that one. I actually really like those books. They talk about, because it's like, okay, how do you write the Grey Knights and have them be just different than Space Marines? Oh my god, dude, we are getting jammed up with waves, bro. And does anyone remember off the top of their head who wrote the Grey Knight trilogy? Came out in like 2006 to 2009, I think.
Quick chat to Google.
Yeah. Oh shit, shit. Oh, fucking thing.
I think I actually prefer the normal bolt pistol.
Over the heavy, really? I think at your level, yes. Ben Counter, thank you, Echo. It was Ben Counter. Oh, no. Got it. The Grey Knights will get their seeds directly from the Emperor. Nay. That was like an older bit of lore that they kind of stepped away from, and then they changed when they made Garo and stuff like that. Their gene seeds do go undergo a little bit of inspection, though. But in the Grey Knights books, it's like, again, how do you write the Grey Knights and have them be any different than Space Marines? And Ben Counter did it in, like, any time that they are faced with, not necessarily like a crisis of faith, but like, they're being tempted. They're being tempted by the, whoa, Don, I never said that. I never said the Vanguard isn't as good as people say it is. I never said that. Ooh, not me, bro. Every time they're tempted by chaos, he kind of like I think in the first book, a demon tries to possess a Grey Knight, and it goes through a process like of him like having their faith as like a literal representation in like their like meditative mind's eye of it, like a diamond. Ben Coultier wrote the Grey Knights novels. Thank you, man. No, I definitely think the Vanguard is really good, and I'll talk about it in a sec. But he talks about how, like, oh, you know, I focus on my faith, and through my faith, it pushes me through this demon's incursions, and it's like this is an untouchable crystal prism of faith crystals. Like, I'm really not regaling it very well because I was a sophomore in college when I read it, and it's been a long time since. But it talks more about like the temptation of chaos and the resisting of that. Oh God, that is why I wanted you to hold on to those cracks. Fuck yes, I'm glad we got those. Dude, stone throw. We got 2. God damn. Well, 1 crack for each. Yeah, it took your time. I'm behind the pillar now.
We have 2 Devourers, though. I have to kill these, or they're just gonna absolutely destroy me.
I know. I'm trying to help, and I'm also getting green cummed.
1 down. The other
God
down.
damn it!
Right.
I ran into that. I just fucking ran into it. Treachery Sin, thank you for giving out 2 community subs, my man. Nice.
I'm not gonna crack the other one.
Dude, 2 sets of zone throws back to back. We are not having a good time. So I don't like that psychic wave can go through a lot of objects.
Yeah, and it's very inconsistent. Like sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it does. So there's
Right.
no way to like.
Reliably use cover, unless it's like a literal wall. Like it has to be like an actual.
Yeah,
corner.
like if you're through a doorway. Yeah.
An earnest to
Taco Boy, there you go. Yeah, their faith is literally a shield in their mind, right? Like 100%. Yeah, and even like they talk about just dealing with normal demons, or like this would bother a normal man or a normal human or whatever, but it does not bother me, for I am a Grey Knight and I am impenetrable. Nothing touches the faith of my shield in my brain. Like yeah, it really goes into more about like the ideology of Grey Knights and how that ideology helps push them through like demon stuff, and rather than it being, hey, we are an army, or we are a whole company, or a whole chapter of Grey Knights dealing with something, it's, hey, we're only a squad. Because Grey Knights don't operate at full company strength unless they're trying to kill Angron in the second war for Armageddon. They're usually only a squad or 2 squads doing things alongside other Imperial elements. So I think too, by that virtue, right? Like they're trying to do more with less. You know, they do need updated minis, but I really like their minis. But yes, I think, Marco, I'm just afraid of how they're going to do it. Deathwatch, before Deathwatch got the Primaris treatment, they got true scale models. And those were, oh god. We got a wave anyway, dude? Like,
You know, let's just stay here. Let's fight it in this hallway and keep pulling
yeah.
back.
I'm poisoned, so I'm fucked. Can't see shit.
I'm out of ammo though, which is a problem.
Yeah, I'm just about to. Behind.
Yeah, I see him. I'll go get him. Oh shit.
Oh, dude, behind. Oh my god. Dude, I can't even...
I'm dead. Gene seat's
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I'm going down for sure, dude.
Like, they're not getting reinforces off. I have no idea.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Running away.
Why? Like, that's the shit that pisses me off when you get bullied and it's like, you won't be pairing. You won't be pairing today. We're gonna bully you around. Where's your fucking lunch money, you Vanguard piece of shit? But no, I think the Vanguard is a machine. It was the first class I was gonna.
Look at all these warriors.
Dude, yeah, there's so many.
What the shit?
I think that there's a bug with Collins. Because I definitely feel like Collins had been increased. I'm sorry, wave density or wave frequency has been increased into the patch. But it always happens right after a shutdown of a Collin. No, this is just difficulty 3, Taco Boy. That's the worst part. We're on underleveled characters.
And we have not allowed a call-in.
Yeah. Just the first one in the beginning, but that was it.
Well, yeah, at the very, very beginning. Not in this section.
Zikar, Space Marine games with Tyranids, a bug with Collins. Really now? Yeah, absolutely.
My payback will not be
They are connected via the hive mind. I don't know the change from 9th to 10th, Sean. They are not in good place, though, in 10th, from what I know. Right? This looked like Ruthless. It looks fucking confusing, right? Delete the world, thanks for coming in. Hack the planet. Angelina Jolie's best movie. Why is it Hackers? Answer.
It's Hackers because
Yeah.
she's topless.
Yes. Looking at the back
Also,
lane.
she looked hella good with the pixie cut. Like,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah. Very hard to pull off. Yeah, it's not that we're like too good to play with Melta, I just don't like the melted very much. I enjoy like the playstyle of what I'm using.
That is very boring.
Yeah, it's just kind of like spray and pray. But yeah, you're right, Stead. Like using melted.
Oh my god!
You don't have tracks anymore because you died, right?
No, you keep your grenades when you go down.
Oh, you just went down, not actually died?
I died. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, it won't matter anyway.
So we've had 5 extremists and now a boss.
Nothing back, brothers.
Yeah, I
didn't
def.
find ammo. I have
Yeah.
0 ammo.
The death actually gave me ammo, so.
There's like no ammo anywhere.
No, no, he curved the bullet.
I'm gonna go up top and look for ammo. We may just have to take the elevator.
Can we?
Yeah.
or
Actually,
is-
maybe not, because he's a bot. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I rounded the corner straight into that. Yep, okay.
Battle brother, flee! I wish I could use my... Okay, that I can use it right there in those brief moments. It's funky.
There's literally no ammo in this entire room.
Oh, it still hit me. Nope, substantial. I had to check. I was like, this is actually substantial, right? No.
Let's go to the elevator. If you can get over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no ammo. I have no way to fight it until it falls down.
Do I need to turn off any of the music or audio in this game for copyright reasons? And the side note of any tips for someone who literally hasn't touched this game yet. No, you're good to Delete the World. All game music is covered under fair use. So you can even use game music in videos that doesn't show actual, like, gameplay.
Yeah, Sparty's totally fine unless I hit him with the... Hey, Jude.
God damn it, Demon fuck! Did it despawn? That's unique.
Who knows? It'll pop back up.
Dude, guess when it's gonna pop back up.
Yeah, be roid raged out.
You fuckers thought you could get rid of me?
Arthur!
Why is that your name? You're gonna love me. No, this is the
My auspex cannot even
terminus.
beat their numbers.
If you guys didn't know, zone throps will usually come, like any terminus usually spawns comes down through there. Fashionista for sure, man. Yeah, like I was thinking of doing YouTube shorts where I just show off a bunch of chapters. Or would you guys like a video where I show a bunch of oh. It's too fucking bad we didn't last. Because you could have swapped your relic down there. Turn and I went to college together. He's one of my best friends. I have a YouTube channel thanks to Turn. I'm not sucking dick in a fucking corporate workplace right now. Yeah, the the Carnifex gets bugged a lot. Yeah, like I think it might be cool, and it's easy for me to do shorts, like that specific short. Like if I'm trying to show you the whole screen, it's a pain in the ass. So I'm down to make little YouTube shorts of just like, hey, here's like some chapter color recommendations.
I wondered how I might pass the time.
FBI Wizard, glad to hear it, man.
You got the bomb.
Yeah, I'm on it. I went too early.
That's alright.
Yeah, I thought about doing like the lore of the weapons. Do you guys want to know that? I think it's the Instigator or the Oculus. One of those is like a Death Watch only weapon, actually. I also heard the Carnifex, the Trinaflex, right? What?
Another loyal devotee.
Virtue, thanks for coming over. Guys, by the way, yeah, if you are watching on YouTube, do make that switch to Twitch. We've got 215 of you guys watching here today. The majority of them are on YouTube, so please do switch to Twitch. You can find that in the description below. If anyone is... if anyone can link my Twitch to YouTube right now, that'd be great. I'm trying to not get us killed. What is your lore question, Decompose? Oh no! Oh god, a surprise victor again. Why did my camera get all fucked up there? What the fuck?
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
You don't need to go to Twitch. It just would help me out. If you don't want to go to Twitch for you don't like it, there's ads, whatever. Oh no! Oh fuck! I tried to capture that bit of gameplay and I fucked up. I died. So, Decompose. Hold on to that question. I saw you ask it, but I didn't read it. So give me a sec, man. Oh, okay, that was weird.
Another loyal devotee.
Gotta get some room from these fucks.
Coming, Squirting.
You're good.
Try and hold still.
You're good.
As much as you can, anyway.
Again, you're fine. Oh, the Lictor's still here? That fuck! Hmm. No! Oh, press the wrong button again. Dude, eat my cock. Quickly, I shall activate you, ignite. I'm just gonna do it immediately.
Yep, do it immediately.
Oh, God. There we go. Yeah, it didn't do shit.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Coming.
I pressed the button. Sometimes the Gaunt's ability to like track you with their little like hyper jump thing is really funky. Because sometimes it misses, right? If you get a good distance away, it's like no, it missed. Other times it's like, nay, you shall die. I don't think I've heard that one. Dude, that was fucking rough and tumble, man. I think Necrons, Dex, and Mechs, 100%.
How?
What?
How?
Oh, dude, I don't know if Tau would be fun, though. But it'd be really cool to see,
No,
like...
they'd be a nightmare. They'd stand 400 yards away and shoot you to death.
But then when you get up in that cookie jar, it'd be a lot of fun. Like, I think actually what would be cool about them is... Again, I haven't played Tau in, like, 2 editions, guys, so excuse me here. I could see them adding another race in Space Marine 2, Indy. I don't think we'd get it anytime soon, though, for sure. Definitely not within this year. I think if we did... Yeah, he's watching in chat like a fucking idiot. Not even helping. Not even joining.
If only he had access to the Discord.
If only he was a friend of ours. I think it'd be cool, though, if Tau firing lines existed, because in tabletop, again, this is old rules. It's different now, so I don't know what they are. If you play Tau, correct me, please. They have shield drones or gun drones, but it'd be cool if, like, okay, you really can't shoot against the Tau firing line until you kill their shield drone, which is like kind of floating around over the squad. Like, that'd be really cool. And if they actually deployed like squads. Oh yes, the Tau. I got off the Thunderhawk and my head explodes. Yeah, baby, you got marker lit the fuck up. Yeah, and just have the crew launching at you. I think that Necrons would be interesting if they didn't react the way Chaos does, right? Like, Chaos, for the most part, will sit in the back lane and try to shoot at you, and will eventually kind of, like, teleport around. You have to get closer. The Necrons would be cool if their goal was to shoot at you while walking at you, and you had to deal with the Scarabs and the other little shits as Minoris. And... like, but they're constantly treading towards you, like, very methodically. And their other units could be the flayers or more fast attack stuff. But if their Majoris was just warriors that constantly walk towards you and they had a chance to just get back up, I think that'd be pretty awesome. Maybe get back up unless you, like, execute them. I'm not sure. That'd be cool, Dex and Mechs. Instead of another race as a set enemy, what if they chose to do historic battles as operations? It would be cool to fight on Mars or Cadia. That'd be awesome. I have not finished the campaign, guys. Yeah, so no campaign spoilers. Okay, so what's this? I don't remember who asked it, but you asked a Conrad Kurz question, so please ask again. I'm sorry, dude. And... let's get our first fucking victim in here. Where's the invite code thing? Never used it. How do I find my invite code?
Oh, you go to the party thing. Why? Or no,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's on...
No, I found it. There's the invite code. First person to use it joins the squad and has fun with us. We're just going to swap one person out. Smog will eventually leave, and then it'll be with 2 people. But please only hang out for 1 mission. You can play whatever level you want to play. If you want to play a max level, if you want to play a low level, just join on in, have fun with us. Don't expect to win. Don't expect to lose. It's just a full race of big time shooting, like all the annoying parts of 1000 Suns Amplified. Well, I don't necessarily think so. I think it could be a lot of fun. It just depends on how they do it. I think what makes it fun too is the fact that, like, we just rarely ever see Necrons represented. Oh, there'd be blood and gore. It would be green blood everywhere, dude. All right, Amish Ranger is our first victim. I'm such a top-tier streamer and gamer. I wish, dude. Oh, look at the methodical walking.
I can switch classes too, so...
Nah, man, we'll just...
play whatever.
Oh, I see what you mean. Restore recruitment chart. Nope. I'm never going to switch off that helmet.
A new subscriber arrives.
Thrill Guard, thank you very much for 7-up, my man. Grazie, Patello. Just read your comment.
All right. We ready?
No, I'm checking something out.
Oh, okay.
We shall be soon, though. Okay, and if you guys, again, you're watching on YouTube, please do make that switch to Twitch. We got 92 people over here on Twitch with a total of 218. So we're trying to pump up those Twitch numbers, my dudes. Just to show off some of the other heraldries I made last night. We have this, these are the Sons of Ares. Yes, the crossplay is enabled. Yes, Deli Joey. This is a good one. I actually like this one. I think the most out of the other two blue ones. Got these guys here. I wanted to really play around with the two-tone leg thing now that we've got. I assume now we'll probably also get two-tone arm because the mortificators, the mortifactors, have two-tone arms. Like this is supposed to be black and that's supposed to be black. And there's these guys too. It was decomposed. Decomposed. You asked the question about Conrad Curves, so ask again. Oh, Amish Raiders are on the 25 bulwark coming in here to flex the dick. Are supposed to be the most apex of predators. How are the space sharks just better at it than them? I don't think we're supposed to be the most apex of predators. Sean, if you want to make black knee pads, you have to take an emblem and make the emblem color and the emblem field the same color. That's how you make a specific knee pad color. Which mission did we do?
I don't care.
Carry us to the promised land, Amish. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, the Night Lords are supposed to use, like, terror. That's, like, their big thing, right? I don't remember if it's in the Conrad Curves book or if it's in the book, not A Feast for Crows. It's Prince of Crows, where it's basically from Sevatar's perspective, where he talks about the difference between the Night Lords and the Raven Guard. And he was saying, like, Conrad Curves, like, he's like, my father is able to use shadows and hunt in the night. But Corvus Corax is the shadows. Like, that I was like, oh, fuck, that's kind of cool. I'll check it from, I can read it from the book if you guys want me to.
Battle brother.
Battle brother, my battle sister has a battle brother.
Fast supporter.
Scans show the Tyranid numbers growing.
I have begun the new book.
Oh, you started Desolation of Ball?
I did.
Those sectors is a lost cause.
R. Mueller, no, I got your pull request. I'll do it real quick. Hold on. So R. Mueller has a poll that I'm actually going to make into a video. So, what class would you like to see added? I mean, obviously we'd all want all of these, right? But I'm going to do this really quick. Librarian, Apothecary, Chaplain, and Tech Marine. It is over here on Twitch. I'm going to put a 5-minute timer on this one. Go ahead and answer that poll. Again, if you're not watching on Twitch, please do make the switch to Twitch. Oh, Miguel, we're getting back to those, baby. We're going to do tons of BG3 modded content.
Survey the terrain while you can. Advance when it is clear.
I got you, Amish. Don't worry. Dude, just coming with the... Just first person we get, just thick dicks us with a 25.
25 bulwark.
Yeah.
Probably could have easily done a 4, but that's alright.
I was thinking of that. I was like, do we do a 4? Or do we see if Substantial's going to kick us in the dick again?
Yeah, I mean, that 3 we just did was harder than any 4 we've done in like a week.
Lead the world, thank you, man. No, I was watching. Okay, I guess we have an enemy wave. I wonder if we're getting that enemy wave because it's just, hey, the AI director's like, oh, you think you got something? Or,
The AI director saw your video.
yeah, exactly, right? Like, well, I think, like, I'm wondering more over, like, are we just not keeping pace?
I mean, mission just started.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, I'm like, we got this before last time, too, right? Like, I was like, Yeah, I think personally, if I were to choose between those 4, I would want a librarian first and foremost because I feel like it would offer the most drastic change to gameplay. Well,
If it's not librarian, I'm flying to France.
they're like, good luck finding us, you American pig.
American pig dog.
Just get off the plane, flipping everyone off. Like, thanks for fucking giving us a country.
Big battle ads in court 2.0.
Yeah, no one's wearing fucking pants. Everyone's got dysentery.
I just come in naked and shitting.
I remember my boss at my old job. He was like, yeah, I watched a documentary last night on this battle at Agincourt. You ever heard of him? I'm like, yeah, I have. He goes, yeah, apparently everyone had dysentery. I'm like, huh? Like, yeah, you know, there's shitting everywhere. I'm like, dysentery. How are you the president of a multi-million-dollar company?
Because he got his MBA out of a vending machine like every MBA.
Well, he was Canadian.
Ew. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, we all love Canadians. Again, if you are watching on Twitch, go ahead and vote in that poll. If you do not see the poll, just refresh the stream. Don't worry, buddy. People are going to come over today, and you'll have plenty of fun.
Roman.
He's just like bipping and bopping around.
Roman.
Bipping and bopping, dude.
I'm disappointed we've now hung out twice, and I still haven't gotten to meet Roman.
Sorry I didn't bring him to the hotel for Twitch or BlizzCon.
Yeah, me too.
Although, you know, if I think next year for TwitchCon, I'll bring him.
Oh, baby.
Oh, like, what happened? That was really impressive.
I can't, like, queue off of this. That's interesting.
Yeah, there distances that won't. There's certain distances that won't let you do it. Lucifare, thank you for 7 up, my man. Knee flared up a bit. Felt good. Did you tear your meniscus, Brigady? I like the instigator carbine, but I also like playing with pulse rifles in Destiny. Tell you what, though, let's have some fun. Let's get a little spicy with this. Let's make this harder by me using now mouse and keyboard, which I am not. If for those that don't know, I play with a controller.
So yeah, I started Ball. Just started it, and I like how immediately it is already so apparent how different the Blood Angels are from the Templars.
Right.
Like the first Blood Angel rolls in and is talking to just some like random dude, and he's immediately like, "You You have no reason to fear me. I just need directions. And the guy's like pissing his pants, and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to hurt you. Why are you acting like this? Whereas like one of the Black Templars would have just like not even looked at him.
Oh my god. I fucked that up so bad. I guess we neutralized it said, but
We got it, yeah.
I was reloading as I was trying to get him. This is wild. I don't know how you use the mouse and keyboard. I wish I had started on it. I wish I had it.
Binding like everything.
Yeah, seriously. What's your melee attack?
So I have 2 side buttons on my mouse, right?
Right.
So mouse 4, which is the one closer to me, the bottom one I guess, is parry, and then the top one is melee.
That sounds
And then
so...
I have my aim set to toggle, or not toggle, I'm sorry, hold.
Hold. Yeah, for sure I did that.
And I have that on right mouse button, like a traditional shooter.
Right.
And then zoom in and out is obviously the mouse wheel, like a traditional shooter.
That's wild,
I don't
man.
know. I don't know who set up the default keybinds on mouse and keyboard for this company, but they should be shot in the face.
Not wrong. I think the problem for me is like melee feels like such a necessary portion of the game that putting it off of like some sort of primary placement for a finger, it just feels so fucking alien, man.
I mean, where it's at for me, mouse 5. I mean, it's literally where my thumb sits. So.
I don't know. Like, see, I was gonna put it there too, but it feels, by doing that, I don't feel like I'm naturally like pressing it. So I press the middle mouse button to melee, and even that feels. Oh god. Yeah, that
I hate
went
having
off.
anything on middle mouse button because it's just a weird button to hit.
Yeah, I don't like
To,
any of it.
Press the mouse wheel down. It's garbage.
But pressing that back button feels just as weird because I claw. So doing it kind of like really like because of the way your fingers are connected, I don't. It does not come from me to reach back and press that button, dude. I use left alt to parry. That's my big. That helps me out a lot. Oh shit. Yeah, like.
I didn't check up here. Be right back.
Good. Escort the payload to the train.
Like, so I've got. You guys can't see it, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons on my thumb placement, and it just doesn't. Maybe I do that right there. Maybe try this. A lot of it too is muscle memory, right? Like. Let's try that real quick.
Very default is CS, but it's a. I mean, if it works for you, great. But it's a terrible keybind. It's like then your left hand is split between can I strafe right or do I parry?
Yeah, because when I
Never want those kind of things conflicting.
that's my hand, so this is my alt, left alt. It's right where my thumb is, so I just bap it.
I guess you could technically parry with C with like your thumb if you like.
Oh, ew,
That's
ew,
that's
ew.
also awkward, yeah.
Ew.
Like, yeah.
Amish is testing it too. He's like, what the fuck is my button for it? You know what's weird too is like when I play Call of Duty, I rebind my melee off of F, and I rebind it to my mouse. But for some reason, I think
F
it's like
is a terrible melee.
I think it's just like the way I play this game. Pizio, I think the Power Fist is one where you have to watch a specific channel. It's going well, Stumpy. We're having a great time. Yeah, that feels pretty good. No. Yeah, there's for sure a bug associated with Collins. Because I interrupted him and it said, massive wave is coming. I'm like, but why?
I don't think that was from the call-in, though.
See, that says priority target sentry, and it didn't say target neutralized, too, when I ended it. So I definitely think there's some sort of bug related to them. Because that's the second time that that's happened, where a call-in happened, I interrupted it quite quickly, and the call-in started. Oh, fucking.
Go into this little side room, Sparty, if you can get back here.
No, I'm gorilla pounded. Oh! I timed that wrong. That all went to shit there. Oh, okay. I guess I'm doing that. That's not necessarily true, Josh. Of course.
That's a lot of words.
If the mobs don't have the teal cloud on their face, they are not reinforcement mobs. Let a reinforcement go through intentionally. No. I'm talking about when they do the call-in specifically and they have the call-in icon above their head. Are you talking about the difference between like a wave mob? That teal cloud seems to be random. We thought that at one point that was connected. Like, okay, the teal cloud. Oh, fuck! Yeah, that is not the case. It's a bard. It's always a bard for me, Ultima. That teal cloud is associated with Synapse. Again, though, like I'm glad that like you're talking about reinforcements. I'm talking about shutting down call-ins. So we're talking about two different things.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
No storm will delay our vengeance.
Again, yeah, man, we're still not, though. I'm talking about the actual icon that says a call-in is happening, and you go and interrupt it. I'm saying that it seems like there's a bug. It feels like there's a bug associated with that, because every time that happens, we interrupt the call-in. If we do it too quickly, it seems to still cause the call-in, because it's happened twice now, where we interrupted the call-in, and then it said, oh, enemy wave imminent then. It's like, but why? What you're referencing is saying that when a call-in does happen, the teal cloud above the head is the result of the call-in.
Survey the terrain while you can.
Yeah, it could definitely be a coincidence. Could have just been that we've gotten it twice back to back. Matthew, thank you very much, man, for subbing up. I'm using the max ammo bolt pistol. We got the armor did too, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Would we have been? Oh, we've probably been fine, right? Doing a 3 or 4, 4. Ruthless. What's up, G baby? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that, the teal cloud on the head isn't indicative of anything reinforcement related. It just seems to be, oh, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. And it usually, of course, is attached to like a bunch of gaunts and a warrior. You kill that warrior, and then it causes the synapse backlash. Sometimes. The synapse thing's a little wonky, because you don't know, like, with like 15 warriors have spawned, you don't know who's connected to what. Sentries, if I recall correctly, are supposed to reduce the time a wave gets called in and also summon reinforcements. So maybe the wave reduction timer is bugged, but not the reinforcement. Not sure. Yeah, but we have, but again, that's what I'm saying. I have canceled it every time. And we've still seen the teal. This toned it, yeah, they toned down the sandstorm's shield wall.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
Yeah, that might be it, right? Like you clear all the warriors in the area and it shuts down. That's what causes the backlash. I think we'll get. They've mentioned that they want to add more classes. Like they were talking about the Apothecary. Oh, what? How did that poll do? You guys voted and said Apothecary. I am really surprised that a lot of people want to see. Do you guys just want to see Apothecary because you want healing? Oh, no, 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 no. Ravener up here. I jumped down. What's up, Hokage? How are you doing, dude? 234 you bros here, 115 over on Twitch. If we can get more people to make the switch to Twitch, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have a free Prime sub you've not yet used, use it on me. We got 3 more days left in the fucking month. So that time did not get us a call-in. Like, he started it and we fucked him up. What are you doing? That was for... What are you doing? You're doing this, like, weird, like, stutter slam thing.
Animation canceling.
You crazy boy.
You're crazy.
Yes, good AccuCrack. Try the fist. So logging into Twitch should, if you use your Amazon Prime account, should be just connected. When you press subscribe, it's what I think right now. It says subscribe, minus 25%. At the bottom of the screen, at the bottom of that menu, it'll be a small little checkbox that says use Prime sub. And that's how you use the Prime sub. And that will replenish every month on the date that you used it. Oh shit. Did we leave our... Oh, there he is. You're supposed to summon the guys. There seems to be a bug where stopping a call and starts a wave. I don't know if you have two calls go off, starts a wave, but I'm not sure why shutting down the call is still causing waves. I don't know either. But again, we did it right there a second ago and it didn't cause anything, so maybe it's just been coincidence. Lysis? Lysis? Is that the Lysis? Is that world's strongest man, Lysis? Oh, damn it! Because I know Martins. Martins and Rowe, Mark and I are all firm friends. Fucking got just shit tanked right there.
Steadfast support.
Yeah, baby. I'm bald as fuck, man. I used to weigh 300 pounds and had a nerve disease. That fucking hair is gone, brother. How do you feel about selectable starting nades now? I don't think that's a feature that I need at all. Some guy did say, like, damn, I didn't think you were bald after watching your videos. I was like, what if was my knowledge only bequeathed upon that of someone with hair? All the hair on my head has gone across my rest of my body. My furry 4-pack. I love Vanguard, Jay. Love it, love it, love it. There's still ammo over there, Smog. I left you some. Because I care about you.
Hawk available.
I discovered relics.
Thanks. Gifts from the
Better
fool.
charm than a saint's bones.
Look at Amish over here, dude. Just fucking showing us what the Imperial Fist can do. Thanks for carrying us, Amish. Dude, I feel like these threes have just really been like, they felt like
This one's not nearly as bad as that last one, but
I like the black with the white. It's a good choice on the shield. Do you think that'll be cosmetics for the new lethal duo? I don't know, honestly, man.
Lieutenant Titus, the ordnance is...
Rogo says, not gonna lie, I too imagine you looking a lot more dorky from your YouTube videos. When I saw you live, I was like, damn, not bad, no homo. Dude, make it full homo, who cares, baby? Okay, well, that was weird.
guess we missed Gene Seed.
Yeah.
I thought I checked them all, but rip.
I'm over here dueling this lictor. I want it this way. Fucking thing, man.
Let us reassess our approach. Tomasa, I have multiple swarms moving to you.
Yeah, I don't know, Dark Devil, if we'll be getting anything reward-wise for...
Not get another shot at us.
That was like an instant shutdown. I don't know if we're getting anything reward-wise for that game mode. Don't worry, guys. In person, I have way bigger legs. Way bigger legs, because you can't even see them.
Yo, really, I have no idea. Like, I'm pretty sure I could put both my legs together, and his size would still be bigger than mine.
Hear that, boys? Do your squats. Those of superior posterior chains shall inherit the world.
Battle brother, the goggles, they do nothing.
Goggles? Oh. Our helmets are useless in this sand fog. What if I can't squat? How do I get a posterior worthy of Sparta? Do dumbbell. Dumbbell RDLs and single leg Bulgarian split squats. Also get a resistance band, put it around the ball of your foot, and kick your foot back and then out. That'll increase your glute med, which will increase the width of your butt. Headset crashed. Cool. Wait, what? What, Phobos? Alright, my headset's fucked. Give me a second, I gotta swap it over.
Left side.
Yeah.
A steadfast support.
I hate when people try to convince me that not doing legs because they walk around is like some WoW next level. What? Yeah, the sandstorm it was definitely toned down. Ah! Venom Throats and Broodlords. Yeah, I would like to see also like Tyrant Guard. I think Tyrant Guard would be a really good either Extremist or Terminus added in. Right side. What's up, Riddy? How you doing, dude? I like how it's like a Gaunts. You can pretty much get. Oh no, you're good. You're good. You did. You're so strong. Smart. I like how. Oh, I should probably start this if we're gonna hang out here. A Gaunts, it's like if you get a headshot, you insta kill, for the most part. But body shots, it's like 5 or 6. I like how it's like, oh, it's super rewarding to just be like on point and pop heads. My assist is off. More skulls.
Throw.
Of course. 2, no less.
I have cracks coming.
Crack me, daddy. Oh! 93%. 93%. Oh, no sniper. Yeah, it's definitely... Playing on controller is definitely annoying. By comparison. Kiwi. I wish in the future we could change that banner. That'd be really nice.
We need to be able to change the banner, bulwark shields.
What do you mean bulwark shields?
We need to be able to put our chapter logo, our chapter emblem on our shields.
Yeah, I could do without that though, right? There's no Ultramarines logo on the shield.
Yeah, but I want to be able to put my Black Templar heraldry cross on the shield.
I think it would be cool, but I'd rather have banner and ability to change their tabards before that.
Oh, the tabard is a must. Like, why
Yeah.
are we wearing burlap? What is happening?
Like, because a lot of that chapters have that color, but also a lot of them do different stuff. Which operation do you think is the most difficult, Sparty? Ruthless 5.
Fall of Atreus, yeah. Or
Yeah.
Rise of what Atreus?
Atreus, yeah, the Atreus one.
Atreus is absolutely terrible.
Fuck that one. GG, Amish Ranger, man. Thanks for being great. Thanks for being good. Thanks for crushing
GG
us.
Ranger.
I don't know if Salamanders will be... I think it'll be...
Yeah, I don't know about Salamanders.
Yeah,
Blood
I-
Angels, yeah.
Blood Angels for sure. I think Blood Angels will be the next one. And I think that after that it'll be Space Wolves. I think they'll hit the ones that actually have set supplements and books, because it'll probably coincide it with the launch of those respective books.
We'll get Templars at some point too, I think.
Yeah, especially because Templars and Space Wolves have yet to get their books for 10th. And GW loves syncing things up. If you are watching over on YouTube, make that switch. Bring it over to Twitch. All right, we're going to bring another person up in this bitch. I think I actually leveled this up last time, so I really fucked up there. I am really just not having a day, man.
Another loyal devotee.
Let's see. More updates like the last one? Yeah, lots. Jacob, there's a big major content patch coming. Next month.
Soon.
Yeah. So 3 points. This is reload weapons faster. Finisher, equip weapon. I mean, that's kind of nice because I do find that I'm reloading this weapon more than I'm actually like shooting it. Phobos, no! Killing an enemy. I don't like that. I hate that one. Those both feel
A
useless.
steadfast supporter.
Damage increases terminus enemies. Shots will penetrate enemy block stance, dealing 25% of usual damage. Max damage reserve of this weapon is increased. All these just don't... They just feel like wasted points. When your health is below 30, killing enemies in rapid succession. No. Oh shit, man.
I mean, what are the bullets to the right? In the middle tier, in the hex.
Sorry, what?
In the hex,
These?
Artificer tier. What are the 2 bullets?
Okay, so we've got equipped weapons max spread decreases by 25% when firing without aiming.
Garbage.
Damage increase against Terminus level enemies is 10%. It's not bad, but yeah, right? It's Terminus. Shots will penetrate enemy block stances, dealing 25% of the usual damage.
I would probably go up and just get the mag size.
Wait, what? Go up and get max size?
Off of your current tier, or off of your current point.
That's reload all.
Oh, that's reload?
Yeah. This is max size. Yeah, this is really, really not good. So reload all weapons faster. Finisher reloads weapon instantly. But then killing an enemy restores armor. Killing an enemy restores armor 0.5 seconds earlier. So I restore armor a second earlier, but that doesn't help me in the middle of the
Probably
fight.
just go that way to get that headshot damage
It's really the only thing.
for now.
You know, Chicago, I fucking hate when people call things dog water, but this would be an instance of it truly being dog water. Because it feels like such a like a shitty term to use without like properly understanding a lot of things, but this is definitely like, this whole thing is like a waste of points. It's a clusterfuck. But then the worst part is your relic tier is, okay, when your health is below 30, killing 10 enemies in rapid succession restores health by 5%, cooldown is 30 seconds. I mean, that's not bad. I just never really liked that ability. Each shot penetrates 1 additional target. I'd rather this was back in Artificer. But yeah, I don't think it's like a relic tier one, you know?
Probably not, yeah. Do you want to get the invite code up so we can have somebody load in while you do that?
Yeah. All right, guys. The next invite code is... Okay, I guess it's... Were we just not fucking... That's the invite code. Join on in, whatever you want to play, whatever level. We will play it by ear after you get in. First come, first serve. We're going to do one match per person, of course. One person joining it. FBI Wizard is up in this bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah, okay, the very last one is reload all weapons 10% faster. I mean, it's cool that it does say all weapons, so there is that, but I don't think the bolt pistol reloads slow. Too dangerous, R. Diddy. And then the bottom tier here is after killing 10 enemies in rapid succession, you deal 25% more damage. While reloading, you do not lose control from heavy hits. And then reload recoil is reduced by 25%. Like, usually there's like a cool perk tree thing that's like, oh, that kind of changes the gun a little bit. Not today. Not today.
That's a really not great perk tree, which sucks because I really like that gun.
Me too. Ugh, I can't even get to the headshots. I have to wait. I still, because there's only 3 in this. I'm only gonna get 3 more. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Oh God. Actually, what I'd probably do is go 1, 2, 3 and just get ammo reserve. There's no reason to go further in this direction. Because I can't even get... Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can just barely get that. 8 and then 9. That's shit.
FBI Wizard.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard pass for me there.
Ooh, like your armor there, Wizard. I don't know what chapter that is. Oh, it's Carcadons. Or wait, is that Carcadons? It's one of the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different version of it though, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely, because he's got a split, too.
It looks good, though.
Is that a custom one, Wizzy? Yeah, I still think that we need an extra... I think that leveling the weapon to max should give you an extra mastery point. I definitely think that that is, like, necessary.
Armor inspection passed.
A steadfast supporter.
What tier is your plasma incinerator, Wizard? Is it green? Gray?
So, are you gonna let me down right now?
Yeah, I mean, any of it's fine. I'm just... Probably determines what difficulty we do here.
Oh, what level is he?
He's 25.
Dude, let's fucking get weird and do a fucking 4.
If he's got like a gray plasma, I don't know about all that.
Dude, you don't know anything about this game, truly. I make video.
You right.
You right.
An earnest disciple.
Frakes, Jonathan Frakes, thank you. Your current level is too low. Well, yeah.
Remember when that guy gave me the greatest compliment ever?
What'd he say? You look like Jonathan Frakes?
Remember on stream, he said I sounded like Jonathan Frakes? I was like, I don't think that's true at all, but best compliment I've ever gotten.
I love Jonathan Frakes.
It was on your stream.
I'm now remembering what you're talking about. I just love that man, though, too.
Yeah, he's really, really great. I love pretty much every episode of Star Trek he's ever directed.
You know what? My favorite thing about watching Deep Space Nine is Deep Space Nine is very dark and has I think it also has a contiguous story, right? You can follow a thread, and learning the backstory of like Bashir, learning the backstory of Galrak, of all these individual characters. It's great, and it's all steeped in like, oh shit, that's pretty tragic. And then Jonathan Frakes directs an episode, and everyone finally gets the romance that we all wanted with Dax, right? Like, there's like three characters definitely have sex scenes. You're like, what the fuck, Frakes? He's like, oh.
Don't mind me.
I'm gonna. What's up? I'm leveling Plasma Center with the new changes. Uh-oh, what just happened? Oh, we got a ton of people that moved over from YouTube. Thank you so much. Again, if you are watching on YouTube, make that switch. You just like the bald guy. What do you mean? Frakes isn't bald. My beard is loosely based off of Frakes. I always tell people, I'm like, yeah, I went with a high and tight. What's the fucking character's name? I keep wanting to say number 1.
What? Who?
It was Jonathan Frakes' character's name.
Riker.
Riker, thank you. I keep calling it the Riker beard. Also, I've been leveling Tactical Miss going Arnold.
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely do a 4 if he's doing his.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, do whatever you want, Wizard. If you want to level your incinerator, do it. If not, go Bolter. Whatever you want. Just tell us right now. I don't know if DS9 is the better Star Trek, but I think like season to season story narrative character arc it is. But I really like the fun. You can turn on any episode of TNG and not having seen the previous one unless it's like the end of the season and just be like, okay, yeah. That's why I wish some streaming services I could shuffle TNG, shuffle The Office, shuffle Always Sunny in Philadelphia, because it's like they're not contiguous, right? You can just kind of have fun with it. Did you switch FBI? Are you on your incinerator? You ever gone mountain biking? Damn right.
A steadfast supporter.
Bolter it is. Going Bolter. Okay,
Bolter.
so
Yeah, let's do a 4.
decap?
4. Sit up in my chair.
Double T.
Ooh, decap.
Vox Liberatus.
I have to. I'd say either Incineration, Vox Liberatus,
Incineration.
or I'm sorry, the first mission.
Inferno.
Inferno. Oh God.
Wow. Evan Phillips. Honestly, with the bolt pistol, the first, I would go accuracy up until Artificer, and then just go ammo. Because getting 2 more bullets is not worth the increase in accuracy. Vegas 3499 just gave out 2 community subs. Thank you very much, my bro.
With determination.
Guys, this is like the last 2 days of the drops. So if you have not gotten the drops, make sure you come on over to Twitch and get your drops. Come get that drop. Come get that drop. Come and drop on me. Get that drop. Gonna get that drop. Gonna get that drop. Or dropping that drop. The drop is dropping and they're dropping the drop. Oh,
Where's Indy?
Yeah, fuck that guy, dude.
This is when we need Indy.
Guys, we're in the top row of Space Marine 2 right now. I am getting completely dominated, though. Dude, what the fuck is this one guy who's not even playing the game, and he just has, like, 24/7 watch, play, get awesome, and it's like these, like, digital gerbils on the screen. I'm not gonna be able to top this 1300, dude. And Freya's...
should make a hip-hop.
I should what? Maybe,
Dude, sad.
man, maybe you should make hip-hop.
Make a hip-hop. All right, Dad.
I mean, there's no... I don't have the chesticular fortitude to knock the top 3 off. But we can definitely get to the top 4, guys. We're 100 viewers away. Oh, at 163 now? Okay, we can get it. Little Mighty Boosh, dude. I'm Mighty Boosh and Monte.
Banter.
Oh. He's gone.
I was like, man, this warrior's really tanky, and then I realized that we're on a 4.
I think it's good that I mean, if the heavy had access to the heavy bolt pistol, I would still never use it because the plasma pistol is just amazing. It's one of the most satisfying weapons in the game, in my opinion.
It's really good for interrupting call-ins. Like,
Yeah.
really good.
And just a couple of those charge shots can really fuck some shit up.
Gonna get the GNC.
Gonna gene seed it. Get that Gen A swap. Get the Gen A swap. Thank you very much for gifting out those 2 tier subs, my tier 1 subs, my dude. The anonymous gifter.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub. Another loyal devotee.
I love this game, but man, would it benefit from having what's his name do the music instead?
Joseph Kidd.
Yeah. Oh, that's not it, is it?
I just said it, hoping you'd correct the first name.
Another loyal
Lucifer Kidd.
devotee.
No,
Jared Kidd.
I don't think it's anything, kid, is it?
Derek Kidd. Jesper Kidd. Thank you very much, Patheco.
The dude is so good.
You know what? Fuck Indie Pride, dude. That guy doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about half the time. The guy just smokes crack in his basement.
Wow.
Hear that, Indy? You're a crack smoker. We all know about it. Aim. Nope. Where's the aim assist?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna get us fucked up by doing this. Anyone know where aim assist is off the top of their head?
Run up if you can, Sparty.
Yeah, I should.
For pace.
Was I just on it? This says that said aim, hold.
No, aim hold is the whether
Yeah.
you toggle or yeah.
100%. There we go.
To the breach once more.
Another loyal
Before that,
devotee.
okay.
A steadfast supporter.
Look. A warpfire bulwark protects the
Another
thousand suns
loyal
position.
devotee.
Well,
Are they
Fire
afraid of a
bulwark.
few Xenos? Pathetic. Lower that shield and the Xenos will shred through the blasphemers. Then we will kill what remains.
Camera? Aim assist. The default.
Sending frag grenade.
It's. Don't worry, I threw a.
Keep them.
Our modest fellowship
got it.
expands. Praise the sun.
We may want to hold this here.
It is what they would call a shock. Dragon Slayer, man. Thank you very much for subbing up.
A steadfast supporter.
Oh, we just got a drop pod, I think. What's going? What is going on? What is going on? My camera's just getting fucking weirded out.
Oh my God, get parried, idiot. I said that thing again, Sparty.
Which one?
Where I parried like 6 things at once and it just
Oh,
like...
I was gonna show you the video of you doing that.
Yeah, I need to get that from you. That was a really cool sequence.
Yeah, Smog was fighting like 5 warriors and he parried and it was like ding, 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 and he like parried all of them.
Yeah, I was parrying like... Oh, that was probably the best sequence I've had in this game.
Sometimes you get those moments where you're just a god.
Yeah, you definitely feel like a space marine.
Space Marine, you say?
Space marine.
Nayark, that's because they haven't added in more gold. There's only Retributor armor that you can have as a primary, which is like oddly matte colored. But they haven't put Liberator gold, they haven't put Auric gold, they haven't put Balthazar gold into the primary slot. You can have it in, I think, tertiary or secondary. So it can't be used there yet. Gilly, thank you very much for subbing up as Prime as well, or just subbing up.
Gilliman.
Gilliman. What are you doing here? Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Where are your purity rings?
Another loyal
The armory provides.
I feel provided by the armory. Being a fuckhead 3 times now, I selected a mission and it changes. That happened to me, Betheko, where I selected a mission last night and it did not give me that mission. So there seems to be a little bit of a bug. A bug with that. You can parry any attack.
Well,
Someone...
except unparryables.
Right, except the red ones. But it does not need to be blue for you to parry it. Watch. Attack me. Attack me, you coward. Oh, that was blue. But this follow-up one is not. Yeah, someone made a very erroneous claim in one of my comments. He said, you can only parry the blue ones, and those are the only ones that give you gun strikes. That would be an example of me parrying a blue one. It did not give me a gun strike, and then parrying a non-blue one, and it gave me a gun strike. So,
This game
you
would
can...
be so hard if you could only parry the blue attacks. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
and you only get the blue jump attacks from Minoris. Everything else you have to parry manually. Thank you, Gilly, for giving out 2 community subs. Bros, you guys have been just making it rain. Thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys. This is the most subs I've ever had in a month.
praise the sub.
And it's putting me to that point, like, when you get like a lot of really good success in 1 month on YouTube or Twitch, doesn't matter. There's a part of your brain that you have to like shut up, because that brain's like, look, dude, you're making it. You're gonna make millions of dollars now every month. It's like, no. That's just this month. Yeah. Oh man, THC just gifted 5 memberships on YouTube. Thank you so much, man. I really wish that YouTube Red people had free memberships. I think it would drastically change the way people use Twitch versus YouTube. We got a Terminator down. I have a crack. I cracked him.
Nice nerf Zangor shield, idiot. Ugh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Emperor, bless me with ammo. Emperor, bless me with a nice kiss goodnight. Imagine that, like, they're just getting pissed off, like, man, these fucking Emperor's giving kisses goodnight now. This fucking, the hobby's changed.
What next? Female space marines? Ugh.
That kiss you goodnight? Let's move forward, let's move forward, let's move forward.
Hold on, I haven't checked the right side.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking, oh my god. Dominion, thank you for gifting out a sub as well, my man. Oh, shit on every dick I've ever had. Stop it.
I hope it's one.
No. You gotta have multiple. You can't just have a dick.
Ow.
Have I played Dragon's Dogma? I have. I've done videos on it. Are you done checking that side? Can we move forward?
I mean, right now I can't do anything because I'm dying.
Swamp.
Wait, are you guys not in here helping? Hello?
No, we're dealing with a fucking wave that spawned.
Oh, okay. All right, all right. As long as you're fighting. I thought you were just sitting at the drop.
God, can you just hurry up? This fucking elevator's taking forever because of you, dude.
Like fighting
God.
like 6 Rubicons.
Okay, you're dealing with a wave. Well, we'll wait until you're done. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck did that to him? What the fuck did that to him? Wizard, what happened? Which I've never seen. You just blew up, dude. Did you get hit with the red? The red shots from the it's not ensorcelled. I don't remember the name of the special, the Hellfire bolts. It just fucking blew up, man. Thanks for letting me know about that. I don't have the game just yet, Giselle, but your vids have helped me think about how I want to play that. It's just fun for watching. Yeah, happy to help, Nayark. You use this mission to grind classes? THC, you're fucking sadistic, bro.
That's a choice, yeah.
There is no aim assist with mouse and keyboard. I think it shuts off. Oh, your Iron Halo explosion killed you? That's the first. No! I have such bad, like... Oh, did they do an unblockable? Well, I'm gonna parry it. Thank you for gifting out 2 subs as well. My bros were at 172. 4th place on Twitch right now has 234. Can we get 50 more hot covered dudes here on the stream? We're doing some hog watching here today on a Saturday, bros. Come on in. Start cranking that hog. I don't know why my stream's 18 plus. It doesn't really make much sense to me. You know, I just wish that the scope on this wasn't an ACOG. I fucking hate that little chevron.
Now we reclaim our hallowed ground, traitors.
I say bad words. No, Rob, it was a joke. People used to join my stream and go, why is this 18 plus? And then I'd go into a tangent about like jacking off or something weird. And not even like because I said it. It's just that's the flow of these streams, baby. Although they've been pretty tame the last month.
The vermin are descending. Traitor filth do not even deserve to become Xenos.
Move on target.
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
You know what we should do next time you come down? Next time you come, we should film it. We should do a Disneyland trip.
I agree.
I think we'd have a lot of fun. Because I get really into the rides and I like get into character and start screaming a bunch.
Where's the goat?
Dude, Where's the Goat is my go-to. For those that have been to Disneyland, if you've gone on the, or I think Disney World has it, I don't know. Is there Thunder Mountain at Disney World? I've never been.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Okay. So, I used to have a season pass, so I'd go all the time, like every 3 weeks or so, with my Scorpion woman of an ex-girlfriend. And as you're going up, like it's like the second big up in space or Thunder Mountain, and it's right before it drops down and just whips you around. There's this little goat chewing on a stick of dynamite, and I like to try to get like a seat towards the back middle, because if you're in the front, by the time you get to the top of that up, you're already kind of halfway down the hill. So the whole time I'm doing it though, I am screaming, and I have a very loud projectile voice. Where's the goat? Where's the goat? And people, like, if you've not been on that ride, they're kind of like looking around like, what the fuck's this guy talking about? Like, it does kind of, like, the people that are immediately in my proximity are like, dude, what, is this it? Is this the guy who does the thing? Like, they get a little scared. And then as soon as the goat comes up, I just start screaming and pointing, there's the goat. And everyone looks and goes, "Oh shit, there is a goat right there. He's not kidding." And it is so fun. And I'm like letting loose and people are laughing. And then right after that portion, it comes down and it swings around. And then you kind of go in a twist where it comes down and it circles back around and it almost circles back around again. And I'm always yelling in that portion, "Bring it around town" from SpongeBob SquarePants. Or heaven forbid you go on Star Tours with me, dude.
Oh, dude, great ride. Fucking great ride.
I get so into it. They're like, "We have reports of a rebel spy on here," and I'm like, "Which one of you is it?" Like I just start yelling. I immediately get unhinged. I'm like, "The Emperor would be pissed." I don't
Like,
cuss.
Not only great is that ride like great, but like as a ride, but thematically that ride is so good. Like,
Yeah.
it gets the goosebumps going, man.
Yeah, especially if you hit the Kessel Run. I love it. Or not the Kessel Run, the Trench Run. I was doing my typical thing though on Thunder Mountain one day. I was missing every single shot you could possibly shoot here today on stream. The next video, how to not hit things. And in front of me was like a dad with his 2 kids, and one kid was like anywhere from 9 to 11, and the other kid was like 4 to 6 in that area. And I'm just yelling, hooting, and hollering. Like, as soon as the ride even starts, it has a guy who's like, "Now you keep your hands in on the ride, okay?" Like it's supposed to be like a gold miner, like a panhandle, like a 49er, right? And I'm like, "Yes, sir, Pappy. On these hills, I know we got ourselves some gold in there." Like, just getting really into it. And I'm doing my typical yelling thing, doing my typical stuff. Get off the ride, and this kid is in front of me, and he goes, that was my first time on the ride, and you just made it so fun." And I was like, "Man, that's the coolest thing I've ever heard. A child just told me I'm cool. It's a child." Made a child's day. Usually I ruin them. Why is that hairy man not wearing his shirt? Why is he bathing in the fountain? We lost like
chip damage is so much better now. God, what a good change.
That's the thing I don't like about the auto aim. It just slows you down when you're trying to aim vertically. Nope, horizontally. And then on a trip to a Mars ride, he had an assist tourist next to me, and I was yelling my head off. She and her friends were dying laughing after. See, like, I get, oh god, the Cars ride. Have you done the Cars ride, Small? Come on, you've done the Cars ride, right?
That's great. Yeah.
So, I am 14-1. I have won 14 times, and now you don't determine it. There's nothing you do. It's just happenstance. No, I've never been to Orlando Disney World. I've always wanted to go, but I mean, a lot of the rides are the same. Most of them are, at least. Well, if they have the same rides.
Yeah. Yeah. Disney World is just huge, massive.
What's up, Ice Viking? The Cars ride, dude. There's a moment, for those that don't know, where you kind of go through the ride, zipping and zapping around through the Cars universe, and you go through like a thing, and it's like the 2 Italian dudes like, "Oh, bibbidi bobbidi, we'll make your car faster," and then you line up on a line to race another car full of people, and I am just shouting. I'm like, we racing for pinks? You ready? You got Nas in that thing? You got Nas in that thing? I'm ready to go? They're just going off, and I'm screaming the whole ride at them as we're racing. I hope it's fun for them, because I'm having a great time. I hope they're like that. We better not. Let's wait on the car when we get out. I don't want that guy to be right next to us. That's racist. I'm a known racist towards Italians.
I savor every wilder of war magically slain. I think this will do it.
I think it's ungodly. There's 2 times where you shouldn't be quiet. One is during sex, the other is on a ride.
No, dude. Gotta be mute. Socks on, stay quiet.
Dude. Dude, like I've been on it's an educational website, kind of like Wikipedia. It's called Pornhub, and
Yeah.
they like sometimes like you'll get a porn where the guy has his socks on, and I'm like, I'm just,
I don't like it.
turning off this shit right now.
Or when both guys have their socks on. Like,
Yeah,
what's
dude.
going on there?
Yeah, 2 dudes get 4 socks, 1 video. No fucking thank you. Not even. Not. I just pack back up at that point. You know. Killed the boner, dude. Killed the vibe. Now all I wanted is a nice space-themed fun cruise. Now we got a rebel spy on here. The extra... No, stop it, Solobon, Atomic. Socks on, gotta wear that extra protection and grip. There's no grip with socks on. That's how you, like,
so gross.
blow out a fucking meniscus when you're trying to get in the penetration.
I'm here to tell you right now, no woman, probably no one, period, but no woman is into the dude wearing their socks. I'm just here to tell you.
Keep the socks on.
Yeah, like, absolutely. No.
Socks are for the less intimate sexual encounters. Yeah, where you just... It's like, I don't kiss if I don't really love the person. Yeah, I keep my socks on if it's a one-night stand. Socks on is like the JV game, right? Like it's my first time. Yeah, that's right on. Oni ZK4. My videos and my streams are 2 entirely different beasts. But what if it's really cold? Then you just do it under a blanket.
Then do it harder.
Yeah, faster.
Get the heart rate up.
Just smoke a cigarette during. Just like they used to do in WW2.
And in the aeroplanes.
Yeah, watching Queen's Gambit and watching them smoke in planes is so funny.
I know. God, that's the dream. I wish.
Yo, dude, I don't.
You don't smoke.
I know, man. I don't want to be on a plane filled with smoke either.
Well, that sounds rough for you.
I think it sounds rough for most people. Yeah, see, Rob, now you know why my stream's mature. Dude, okay, for those that are new, careful for that spawn right there, because if you walk in that teleport, it will fuck you up.
Yeah, it will.
Mr. Tumnus, I don't want to read this out loud, but I'm about to. Mr. Tumnus said, kept my socks on when I lost my virginity. Lol, I forgot to cut my toenails and did not want to subject her to that visual. I mean, at least you had a reason there. You're like, shit,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
okay.
I'm gonna get judged for my fucking alligator talons. What if a woman wants to fuck me with socks on? Is it over? She will be with socks on, not me.
No, yeah, women can wear socks during sex. Like,
Yeah. I don't think you get it yet, man. They can get away with most everything in any of those encounters. Like, oh, you terrible toenails? That's fine.
well, depending on the socks and stuff too. Like, women in socks are cute. Men in socks are not.
The fucking wrinkly ass. What's it called? Not the actual, like the part that goes up your leg. The droopy ass socks, like.
Sock sleeve.
Yeah, sock sleeve.
I don't know. I'm gonna go check on the.
I got fucked. I got fucked real bad right there. I didn't even realize.
Fire.
No. Total trip. Thank you, Tall Tail Gale. And hopefully you're enjoying the visual experience.
Okay, we missed Gene's seat, I guess. I'm gonna have to pull the guide up. I swear I know these spawns and then I miss them.
You know where we probably didn't check is on the elevator I'm coming up. I didn't check that spot. Like that spot right next to the elevator. Not the one around the corner. Oh, you did? Okay. The one that,
I thought I did, but I don't remember.
The one that Indy was like, yeah, I checked it. Actually, it's here.
Oh my god, we get it. You're a demon. Chill out.
If it's really cold out, I work out in just leggings. I also work out without my pants on. So I wear compression shorts or compression leggings. Just fucking shorts get in the fucking way. Absolutely. OC, thanks for watching, man.
My chains.
Someone messaged me once and was like, what's with the compression shorts? Isn't that a little gay? I'm like, do you think compression shorts threaten your manhood? What's going on here, man? Like, don't worry, dude. Like, just don't look at my penis. I'm not asking you to suck it. But, like, maybe if you did.
A little
Thigh
late
highs.
enemy wave.
Now I have this image of Spartian thigh highs stuck to my... no, they're usually, like, they're pretty small. They're pretty short.
He looked good in thigh highs. You haven't seen his legs, man.
I mean, it's all over my Twitter. I usually post, like, me working out. On the Twitter that I never fucking use.
Full homos for the boys.
No, we've already... Vlad, we've already talked about my gross distaste of blowjobs. Although, you know what? As a straight man, I've never received one from the other team, and there's a home court advantage. Maybe it'd be awesome, but I'm not looking to fish one of those out.
Fine.
Take that, Smog. Fuck off TwitchCon next year, baby.
GG wizard. GG.
Dude, I was crushing that. Damage taken in incapacitated. Oh, wait, no, I didn't win that. Why did I get 10% 10 experience for that?
Dude,
Weird.
tie?
Oh, I know, yeah. Ryan Mueller just said, I have returned. Beef cheeks are soaking in buttermilk. So I don't know if you're trying to tell me a euphemism right now. Thanks for jumping in here, FBI Wizard. Thanks for carrying us on a 4. Fucking unit. Yeah, the homies are always there, man. Oh, one more time, and we get that little guy on up.
Another loyal devotee.
I don't want to lose the chains. It does look a little bit cleaner, though. I've been wearing swim trunks for exercising lately.
A steadfast support.
That netting, dude, just kind of lifts and separates, right? Guys, if you are watching on YouTube, do make that switch to Twitch. We just got up to 181 viewers. We're about 50-40 away from overtaking the 4th place slot. So let's actually check. Where are we at?
I've got time for one more, Sparty, if we start soonish.
Okay, we'll get it going then.
Not immediately, but just soonish.
We went from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We went from the 6th spot to now the 4th slot. Sugar.
A steadfast
Hermit is ahead of me at 235. Can we catch up to Hermit? There's no way we're catching up to Freya. She's got 1K. And Bukata's got 362 and some Bukatas. So there's no way I'm catching that either.
It fills you with determination.
Because I just wanted the silver. Look. They're either gold or silver. I don't really care. Some of them were a little funky, too. Oopsies. Absolutely, FBI. Thanks for jumping in, man. And thank you for giving for 7-up with Prime, bro. For sure, I want that shockwave, baby. What class seems underused online? I want a level 1 that is most likely fit with random fire teams. I honestly don't know. Vanguard? Vanguard and Assault.
Other loyal
I don't know.
devotee.
I don't know why. I mean, Vanguard's so fucking fun.
The most played classes are definitely TAC,
And Bulwark.
Heavy and Bulwark. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go there.
New subscriber
All right, I'm going to put up the next invite code. Go ahead and join. I'm going to go pee while that happens. Thank you very much, Kook, for 7-Up with Prime as well. So use that invite code and join on in.
Going on in.
Join on in, me mate.
a steadfast supporter.
Aku crack.
Yeah, Assault's definitely played more than Vanguard, for sure. I think Vanguard is by far the least played class, which is weird because Vanguard's perfectly good. Yeah, not a ton of people play Sniper in Ops, which is interesting because Sniper is extremely good. Really high carry potential, really high clutch potential, but just because the low levels of Sniper are pretty miserable. You really have to be like 18, 19 where Sniper comes online.
AccuCrack has joined us. AccuCrack has joined. Whoa, look at that fucking heavy. All right, did you go ahead and feature kids, man? We'll be playing. I'll be playing for an hour and a half. Smog is off after this run. Let's go ahead and jump on in. AccuCrack, are you leveling anything? Should we do another 4? What should we do? That was actually that was a very seamless 4 right there, by the way.
That 4 was easier than the 3s we've done today.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure. That was
The
wild.
director is so wonky since the patch.
Yeah. Oh, did you interrupt? Not today. Oh, that's fine. You could have done with a brand new class. Oh, brand new, like a gray or white. I mean, standard edition plasma. And thanks for joining, FBI Wizard. I figured let's do a little Drakey Drake.
We're doing a little Helldrake.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, 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 okay. That thing I can't hit. Okay, okay.
Yeah, you got a heavy bolt pistol. You'll be fine.
Pew, pew, pew.
And AccuCrack's going with plasma. We're gonna melt it. We're gonna melt it.
A new subscriber arrived.
Timu Fu, thank you for subbing up with Prime.
With determination.
Guys at 194. Can we get? Well, it's like 234, right? So we got to get like a little bit more. We gotta, like, I'm just gonna say 40. Let's just say 40. 40 more viewers. So I don't know what his situation's like, you know. Hey, when I click Grubhub and it's like, "Did you want to be fat today? Can I introduce you to some Del Taco?" I'm like, "Fuck, yes, I do." But I won't. But I will. But I won't.
The Thousand Suns erected a warp beacon on Dominion. It is calling every warp fiend in the Immaterium to join the fight. The enemy seek to capture Project Aurora. We must not
Aurora.
Sever the heretics' bottom and cut them off from reinforcement. Your success will decide whether this is a war of days.
Thank you, X-Timmy. Glad you're enjoying it, man, or X-Timmy.
Tertiary objective.
So I'm thinking of closing this stream out, doing a video talking about, like, speculation on classes I'd like to see added to the game. Would you guys want to do that here on stream? No.
No.
I just got fucking assaulted. Dude, what the fuck?
Did we get that? I couldn't see it.
No, I don't even. I think I could crack shut it down super fast.
Cool.
Primarch class when? Guys, just gonna go with an easier class, something that's something just is very common.
How fun would that be for like kind of like an arcade game mode though, where you got to play like during the Horus Heresy, you got to play like Primarchs?
That'd actually be super sick.
That would be awesome.
It'd be cool if that was the Horde mode, right? You just play as Primarchs.
Yeah, just tearing through shit. That'd be super fun. With Corvus.
Tall Tale, you know, I can't really speak to it, man. The difficulty has felt so wonky lately. We try doing a 3 and tell me what you think. We were getting shit on. Just
Threes
straight
are the new fours.
Yeah, we were just getting
Fours are the new
straight.
3.
Yeah, we were getting straight shit on by the Substantial today, and we've done 2 Ruthless. One was a little tricky, but the last one we did, I barely registered as a Ruthless to me.
Stop teleporting around, you jackass. Commendable performance.
My war gear is done. The Codex approves our tactics.
Yeah, just tell me what you think. I just, maybe it's just us, but we're leveling up new characters, and they're like 11 and 14 when we tried this morning, and we did 2 back-to-back, and we were like, what the fuck is going on? And we had a 25 bulwark in one of them, and it still felt like rough.
It's the big boy.
I've never had one spawn here. Oh, I don't really like the aim assist. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, he didn't like that.
I was killing the rubrics.
He didn't like it. Oh, shit. Oh, he's come. He's gonna. Oh!
Is the Helper like a chaos?
Oh, no.
Dreadnought?
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
That's the easiest question. Chaos used to have straight up dreadnoughts. And Hellbird is kind of the dreadnought now. I'm just really not. Not doing well right now.
Charge me. No, charge me.
No, it came for me instead.
Run to me. I have a hell bomb down. Or a melt bomb down.
Our modest fellowship
Running around. Moral flexibility. Thank you for subbing up, my dude. They completely got rid of
Come to me. I'm begging you.
There you go.
That works.
Nice. They completely got rid of Chaos Dreadnoughts, right, guys? They're not in the Codex anymore. Because at one point, Dreadnoughts and Hellbrutes lived alongside each other, but I think they completely got rid of them.
And everything changed when Fire Nation attacked.
Damn fucking did, dude. There's no crime in bossing, say, or whatever it is.
There's no war in bossing, say.
There you go.
I'm Judy.
I've actually thought about rewatching that again.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
My blade is ready anytime.
People shit on the sequel, too. I like the sequel a lot.
Korra, Legend of Korra is good.
Yeah.
It has its problems, but like it's still good. People
Yeah.
are just mad because the Avatar has a vagina.
69ing? Not my avatar.
I missed that episode.
Oh, you did, dude? Dude, trust me, dude. Korra just fucking clam slams, and it's intense.
Oh no.
And I'm like, whoa, all right, we're going a different direction over here. Nickelodeon, yeah. You guys showing your true colors now. Oh fuck. I am a Vanguard. Oh, terms.
I'm gonna go ahead and start this because this room always turns into a shit show.
Yeah, it's gonna get really rough. Oh god, stop doing your... Yeah, the point blank fucking rockets of doom fucked me. I had him. He's an execute, so kill him before he comes back. Thank you.
Seek retribution.
I smoked him.
Smote him
On
upon
the
the mountain.
Make those bastards learn much.
I smoked him out in the back of my Chevy Impala, 42 Chevy Impala. What do you mean, Mad Monkey? Mad Monkey said the phrase "clam slam" and the way it's so easily rolled off your tongue disturbs me slightly. Smog, you would say in person I'm a very reserved person and conservative with my usage of different obscenities, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like tact. If there was one word, I think.
Tact.
To describe you, yeah.
Oh, there's so many times we're just walking on the street and I would say something outlandish. Some guy would look at me like, that guy knows what I'm talking about. So what's going to be in the new update? New operations, a new weapon, a new difficulty, and a new enemy. Cosmetic additions to, like, the changing out your lenses too, which you can, I think you can preview on that new one. Yes, it is, Ramutharu. I mean, I can't copy it 100% because I can't change my boots in my hands, but it's close enough, right?
This new boot goofing.
New boot goofing. Go to La Trattoria Ballerina or whatever. October. Kakuza. Kakuza, I'm sorry, man. That butchered your name.
Gaga, not gonna work here anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, a season 2 starts in October. I think we'll be getting that ability to change hands probably pretty soon because they added the ability to change the lower part of the legs, which is weird because they have the Taran as a successor chapter option, and they've got the two-tone legs where the thighs are one color and the greaves are another. Any tips for using the combat knife? Equip and enjoy. You will be the Parry Master.
That's really good.
Smog has leveled it up more. What would you say is your big heavy picks for the combat knife, Smog? Like
What do you
going
mean?
with, like, would you go balance all the time? Would you always go fencing? Which perk would you definitely recommend? Like the The shoulder
bash
charge or the
is
what?
good. Yeah, shoulder bash is really good. Parry knife is really good because it basically has no vuln windows in it. Yeah. Combat knife's good.
Do you think fighting Chaos would have been more fun if it was World Eaters or Emperor's Children compared to Thousand Suns? No. I think Thousand Suns is really fun.
Thousand Suns is fine now. Since the patch. Like,
Oh, he just meant like versus it being Emperor's Children or World Eaters, like faction-wise.
gotcha. They were definitely not fun to fight before, but
Yeah, and I think like that's one of the things I didn't bring up in that video. I didn't talk about how like fighting Chaos, I'm not like afraid to do it.
I'm just not stuck fighting Zangors for 20
Yeah.
minutes. Like,
And then getting murked from the back lane. Can I get this one? Oh.
there's a sorcerer up, by the way.
Oh, kill it!
A steadfast support.
Oh no, that's not good. I got Sorcerer jizzed on hard. Woo! Sorcerer's around this corner over here.
I'm doing the objective.
That's
You
fine,
guys-
do it.
You guys are doing the thing.
I'm just trying to deal with...
Fighting.
Or AccuCrack. I've left you alone, dude. AccuCrack's over here dealing with like all these fucking shitlords. Oh, AccuCrack, I'm sorry. No, AccuCrack, no. Oh, God. I come to help you, and instead I just get myself killed. Like that. Just like that. I fucking hate when I parry an undodge an unparryable. I do it all the fucking time.
Browsing catafalque. Ignobility index too high.
Oh my god, this stupid servo skull. Are you kidding me?
Sorry, sir. I'm taking my precious fucking time.
I've scanned 4 of these sarcophagi now.
No, sir. I will not take pictures of your feet. 320 of you total watching here today. 210 of you, though, are over on Twitch. We need 20 or 30 more people to become number 4. Make that switch to Twitch, guys. Help me out. You hold that top slot, baby. Not to be confused with top slut.
Yeah, that position's full.
It's always going to be you. One thing that would make it easier than I feel the lack of is maybe able to dodge out of any animation we could parry out of. Like, using dodge as a animation cancel right through. Oh no! AccuCrack! What's up, Kirzan? How you doing, dude? Cultist pacified.
Oh, we're still not done.
No,
Alright.
dude, this little shit. This fucking servo skull.
Only in death does duty end. Scanning casket now. Joyce. Canonization period has been exceeded by 11 decades. Proceed
Always
with
bugged me that
the
Servo Skull doesn't know which Fallen Marine has the most holy in his bones. Is that the only job to know which one does? Don't you codify every fucking thing? It seems like a really imperfect archiving system if you have to go look at the thing that you need to, like, that you're archived to see if it's, like, valid. Yeah, Mad Monkey, I definitely think it's like a playstyle thing to make you stop spamming. Oh, dude, I thought you were a sorcerer. I just saw something in my peripheral vision up high. I was like, oh no!
There are some who call me Tim.
Him? A Kimberly? Okay, that's not just me. I thought I would just suck, but the hit detection is just a little to the south of a curse of like like aiming here. Like the hit detection on bullets is just to the south of the crosshair. Like barely. Oh, I got a knife. Seems not good. Are you using the plasma pistol, Smog?
No.
No. We failed. Are all the characters in this game supposed to be Primaris? Yes. Took all those shots. Really good. Really good. Well, it's like some games do this where what you're aiming with is through the scope. And the scope obviously is above the barrel, right? So some guns are more egregious with this too. So the actual shots come just slightly below where the scope is. I heard that GW just wanted to start making slightly bigger models for the Space Marines and the lore people went full dirt mode. Clarify.
Help, help, help.
No, they came with the idea of this Primaris Space Marine because a Primaris Marine can be copywritten.
Oh.
Whoa,
Okay.
schmoggles. Versus
Okay.
a Space Marine cannot. That term cannot be. Just like for Age of Sigmar, there's no High Elves, there's Lumineth Realm Lords. And the Eldar is not a copyrightable name, but the Aldari and the Drukhari are. They did want to do true scale models, but they also just decided to change everything. I don't know why they really did that. I feel like they just sort of said, hey, well, the big thing that the difference that the Primaris brought is a different size. Did it again, dude. I just keep fucking trying to dodge the non-dodgeable attacks. Here it is again.
Oop,
Yeah.
I'm about to die, actually.
I just fucking suck today.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm like dead.
Yeah,
I took 0 damage this whole game until this sequence.
Yeah, I just shit the bed right there. Like 2 of those guys, and I just kept fucking myself up. They started to do true scale Marines with new launches. So 1,000. God damn it!
Oh, we're dead. We lose.
That's all me. That's all 100% skill issue me. Fuck. Hate that shit. Every time I see that fucking red, my brain goes, parry it! Ah!
I can't believe that Haldrake killed me there. That was so stupid.
Piss me off.
If that Haldrake doesn't kill me there, like...
Sorry, AccuCrack. I let you down, dude. There's a really good video on how to parry. Yeah, they made it so that Heretic Marines are the same, like, ish size as Primaris now. Like, Firstborn are still squat and funky. They're never going to update them. God, I fucking hate when I do that. I hate when I just have those fucking moments where you fuck up a parry and then you keep fucking up the parry, or you fuck up a dodge and you keep fucking up the dodge.
Another loyal devotee.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you just, like, your brain just goes like, oh, no, yeah, we'll press the wrong button a bunch of times over and over and over. Here is the key. Join up in. Sorry, AccuCrack, but thank you for joining us, my man. Guys, we're at 230.
2 people will be able to join this one. I
Yeah.
gotta go.
No worries, man. Thanks for jumping in, dude.
Yep.
Let's see here. Where are we? Guys, we're number 3. We made it to number 3. We made it to number 3. We'll never get to do 1 and 2 though. Fuck that. That's way too high. We made it to number 3 though, bros. All because of your good grace. But yeah, they changed the scale of them. They also, Primaris and Firstborn have different sized bases. They're copyrightable, all those things. But I need to get water. So you guys joining in, go ahead and set your classes up, do whatever you need to do. Smog, I'm going to take my headset off, so I'm going to leave here.
Yep, I'm getting out of here anyway, so I'll see you later, bro.
All right, man. Thanks for joining, dude. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, later stream.
Later, bro. Yeah, once you're up on the path to missing a parry, there's no stepping. You just keep fucking it up. We made it to number 3, my guys. All right, be right back and refill this with some water, and we'll keep playing. What video would you guys prefer that we play? Oh man, 25 and 25? Dude, look at you fucking girthopotamuses over here. Tango down with a 25 bulwark, and we got a Deadly Joy with a 25 tactical. Any mission preference, bros? Yes, both have Wraithbone. Or no, both have the 2 Shopti on everything pretty much. Would you guys rather, at the end of the video, or end of the stream, I shoot my class speculation video, or I reshoot is Space Marine 2 too easy video? Did you guys have a preference of things you'd want to hear about? Not here? Okay. Maybe just run this again.
Another loyal devotee.
Cozy Velo, thank you for following. class specialist or speculation? Okay. So of course, so Apothecary. I mean, easily just some sort of heal, right?
Another loyal devotee.
Faster get up time. Oh, what's that other one? Librarian.
Erected a warp beacon on Demarium. It is calling every warp fiend in the Immaterium to join the fight. The enemy seek to capture Project Aurora. We must not let them.
Strongest PvE class for operations? Bulwark, probably?
Heretics portal and cut them off from reinforcement. Your success will decide whether this is a war of days or
A steadfast support.
see it done.
Make haste. Less war than
You want all three classes? Bulwark, Sniper, and Tactical.
Treacherous summer here.
I do not like this map.
I will break your guard.
that is a confident boast.
Not a moment.
I accept. Better I find
I don't think it's unlikely. So think of like Eternal War mode. In Eternal War mode, we don't even have Thousand Suns represented, and the models clearly already exist, right? So I pressed dodge. I pressed dodge. I should have animation. Dude, I am just getting fucking worked right now. Weird that doesn't give any health back. I think Assault's good at max level, but I think that the other classes are that much stronger. Where am I going? So, I mean, I'll run through... I mean, I don't know. My personal preference is Power Fist. People will tell you Power Sword, though, I think. So, here is my little bits of speculation. And we'll obviously expand on them when I do the set portions of the video. But let's look at Librarian first. So I think Librarian won't have any primary weapon, ranged weapon. I think it'll just have secondary and ranged. And secondaries, I could see it having, obviously, the Neo-Volkite pistol. I could see it being another class with a heavy bolt pistol, and maybe even a plasma pistol. Because I think it's going to need some really good range punching power. Because I think ultimately the class kind of operates at range. And I think what would be really cool is if it had multiple charges of its class ability, or if it had a class ability bar that was below the armor bar. That maybe either had blips, so they're kind of like reserves, or it's just one whole bar. And if you tap your class ability, they do a smite that can target anything as long as it is already targeted. So if I mark something like this, then, or it's marked with this Auspex, as so, then I can smite it. So I think that'd be really cool if I'm playing like in PvP to be able to like smite something from like around a corner, because it's already been like marked for me. So I can concentrate on it lore-wise, you know, whatever. But alternatively, it'd be cool then if you could hold down your class ability and generate a 360-degree shield around yourself. I don't think it'd be like a big shield like in Destiny. I think it'd be just a personal shield. So basically think of the Bulwark shield, but the heavy shield, but a 360-degree one. And I think that's their tool for getting into close combat. As a character with force weapons, so it would have, I think, a force sword, a force axe, and a force staff. And maybe the force staff has some sort of way to increase damage through perks to your class abilities. I like it a lot, Cozy Reload. Dude, I'm just getting ripped and gripped. Yeah, I'm dead. Yep. Dead to myself. I pressed that button, I was like, yep, as soon as I did that and he kept firing at me, I'm fucked. You need multiple powers to be fulfilling, kind of like Assault has a dash and a jump. Yeah, that's what I think, right? Like, it has a targeted smite, or it has an AoE, Oh, damn, if I had gotten that off in time, I would have been able to get it, would have been able to do the thing. No, I think grenades are, I think, because I think if it's structurally too different, it becomes hard to implement. And since no one else has that ability, right? No one can swap out their,
Servitors may have a replacement.
I'm gonna get fucking killed. For those wondering, I'm also level 15 here, so this character is a brand new one that we're leveling up, and we're on Ruthless now. I'm getting hurried. So that's how I think Librarian would go. Force weapons, pistols, have some fun. I think it'd also be really cool if... I've mentioned quite a lot of pistols, but I'm just trying to rattle some off that I think would be fun. And I think a good one would be the grav pistol. It'd be cool to bring grav weapons into the game through the Librarian with the grav pistol. That'd be a lot of fun. I should probably pick up these crack grenades. Okay, no, nothing. Now for the chaplain, again, I don't think it gets a primary. I think it just has a secondary and a melee weapon. And you know, it's kind of weird. It's like, Jesus, so many cracks. THC gave out 10 community subs, and Twitch responded by matching it with 2 more. Thank you very much, dude. I think the problem is, with everything that I've mentioned on the list of possibilities, nothing would probably have a primary. Like, apothecaries don't have a primary. Chaplains don't ever have anything other than a melee weapon and a pistol. Tech Marines don't have primaries. They've got like their tech axe, they have a pistol, they have their mechadendrites. Maybe that's their primary, right? You swap out their mechadendrites to have like different weapons on them. That could be pretty cool. Thank you to Gronix.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
That could be a cool way to do Tech Marine. And I think Tech Marine just has a turret. It has a spider turret that can clamp down. And some sort of like passive armor buffs. Like, you know how there's a lot of like teammates help with ability recharge? It'd be cool if they had like one where it's like, oh, if teammates do... Oh, Jesus, dude. I thought I got out of that thing's range. Yeah. As primary uses, I don't think I've ever seen them with the models holding onto them, Gary. I've always seen them holding their axes or just using pistols. I haven't looked at their profiles in ages, so maybe you're right. 10th edition Tech Marine data sheet.
I have restored power to the console.
Another loyal double team.
Yeah, it's Omnisaya. Omnisaya's axe, servo arm, forge bolter, and grab pistol. Oh, standard edition ones. I guess I'm thinking too much of the Primaris ones. Flamer, bolt gun, grab pistol, hand flamer. Well, still, it's only a bolt gun and a bolt pistol. I guess I've just never seen them holding a primary like that. You know, but it still says flamer and bolt gun. I mean,
Follow, Minister.
do you think there should be more ways to health back up? How did I get full health, guys? I was looking to the right. Did I get bannered and didn't even notice? Oh shit! This is not good. Oh. Missed that second one. That sucks. Leave me alone, dude. I thought I was out of the range. Sorry, guys. I'm not paying attention enough, and I'm paying the fucking iron price. Oh, that might have been it, Yodo. I don't remember doing it. Sorry, dudes. It's just I've not been playing very well today. It has been a letdown, I'm sure. Yeah, this is a terrible place to get a terminus too. Level 4 hive train, guys. Thank you so much.
A flawed soul twisted by malice. Would that I could undo your crime so easily.
If you're watching on YouTube, make the switch to Twitch. There's 100 of you bros still over on YouTube. We're at 236. We've done it. We've done it. We've overcome. We are in that third spot. We are in that third spot on Twitch, my dudes. We're at 12,100 followers. We've broken records. We are setting new goals. We're all over the place, baby.
Initializing scan. Records redacted by order of the Holy Inquisition. Resuming search.
Fresh cartridge.
Chaplain, though, you know, that Chaplain again, I think kind of sucks. The baby is unfortunately asleep right now. He is passed out. I don't want to bother him. He's looking peaceful as fuck.
Another loyal devotee.
Scanning casket now.
But Chaplain's interesting because, you know, it's the Crozius. That's it. You know, I think they can also have a chain sword. But I've never not seen them without a Crozius Arcanum. That's like the badge of their office, basically, you know? I've seen it structured in different ways and look different ways, like look more like a power maul and look less like an actual flaring Aquila, but
Remains overdue for consecration and reburial.
I've never not seen one with one. And again, I think that just comes down to pistol choices. You've got Plasma, you've got Grav, you've got Neo Volkite. I would really like to see like a hand flamer. I think it'd be pretty fun. A Terminator class I think would be really fun. It's weird that, you know what's weird is like the way the occultist, the Scarab occultists look. They're very funky proportionally. Like, why am I taller than them? Although I guess realistically, tactical dreadnought armor is about the same height as a Primaris. Yeah, technically, yeah. But they also, like, the Scarab occultist also looks smaller in stature, too, so it's kind of funky. But yeah, Chaplain, I think, would have, like, litanies of hate. Kind of like Titus's ability in Campaign, where you like stun things and give like a damage bonus. I think that's kind of how that would go. And I think like dropping frames might just be you, my man. Let me know. Anyone else having a problem with frame drops? Uh-oh. I think too, like, guys, thank you so much for following.
Devotee.
I think too, like, that litany is just that is basically Titus's campaign ability. And I think when I think of the perks too, I think it'd be really cool if the perks were damage buff oriented. Like after a finisher, the entire team gets like a 10% melee damage buff. Stuff like that. Gunnison, well, welcome aboard, my dude. Video, so yeah, refresh the stream, Starlust. Here, Joey. Take it, Joey. Pressing that button, man. I have a fucking, like, a 1,000,000% increased perfect parry window, and I'm just shitting the bed. Again, I see old people. I think they're... I don't think you can give an aura in the typical way. I think that you get Titus's campaign ability, which is a stagger to everything around him, and then a small increase to damage for a set period of time. I took it down, Antonio. I talked about this earlier in the stream, but I think ultimately that video kind of... It was made like on a caffeine spree of a fever dream, and I think ultimately that video, it wasn't spirited in the way that I like to do content, which is don't focus on the meta, focus on having fun, focus on off-meta builds, and the video, I talked about the difficulty being easier, but I was talking about it loosely being better for the health of the game, and I don't think I went through that enough. I at one point, I don't like the intro. I re-listened to the intro. I'm like, no, that's not really how I feel, because the new patch, even if you think the game's easier, it makes these missions actually accessible and fun. Did it again. Accessible and fun. We were never doing chaos missions because they were so goddamn difficult because of those fucking Zangors with shields. And now, they're fun, they're enjoyable, I can actually have a good time. And I don't think that, I feel like the video was just too elitist. I feel like it was too snobby for me. Which is, and I'm not a good enough player to make claims about that shit. So I rewatched it after a couple comments that were like, yeah, I have a life. And I was like, man, did I come off that way? And I listened to the video, and I was like, this isn't it. This is not the way I make content. So I took it down. I can redo that, but I think too, another thing is, you get stuck in an echo chamber making content, and in that echo chamber, it's very easy to listen to the most negative things that you read. And the majority of people on the patch notes video were actually praising the patch, saying it's good. I think I was listening too much to the negativity and trying to answer the negativity in saying that I think that the difficulty reduction is better for the overall health of the game because we're getting another difficulty. And in that, it enables people that maybe don't have the time to grind up all the way to the max difficulty. They can actually... Can I hide behind this? Oh, I guess I could. I've never tried it. I just didn't even run up there. If I... Oh no, he's dead! What's going on? What's going on? It won't let me get you up. That's fucked. You're like dead, man. Well, yeah, that's right. Like that. Oh, yeah, dude. That was weird. I fucked this up. Like I tried to get you up, and it wouldn't let me. X wasn't working. But I think the difficulty will obviously shake out better when the new difficulty of lethal lands. And I think the most important thing to realize about the difficulty scaling back is that now people that can't play all the way and grind all the way, they can actually get relic tier items. So if they want to try lethal, they can. That's fucked up, man. Sorry, guys. So that's why I took that video down. Just felt like ultimately it was not like a productive video. You know, I did make that statement, like if they had just done the Zangor shields, I think across the board it would have been an okay situation. But man, I also feel like fucking I get my ass punched. What's up, buddy? You okay? Come here. Come. I mean, here, let's listen to this. You guys tell me if you feel like this intro's too elitist, because I definitely think it was. With the most recent. And you guys have seen me play today. I'm not the best player in the world. With the most recent patch with Space Marine 2 of 3.0, we've gotten a big balance patch towards a lot of the mechanics of the game when it pertains to enemies. With Chaos Space Marines, or well, just any Chaos map in operations, we've seen a drastic reduction in the spawn rate of a lot of things. The Zangors with shields have had their health reduced. The damage with Tyranid Warriors using Devourers has been reduced. AI will do less damage to you when you are in melee. A lot of different mechanics that have made the game feel easier. And another big one too. I'll restart that, hold on. Oops. With the most recent patch with Space Marine 2 of 3.0, we've gotten a big balance patch towards a lot of the mechanics in the game when it pertains to enemies. With Chaos Space Marines, or well, just any Chaos map in operations, we've seen a drastic reduction in the spawn rate of a lot of things. The Zangors with shields have had their health reduced. The damage with Tyranid Warriors using Devourers has been reduced. AI will do less damage to you when you are in melee. A lot of different mechanics that have made the game feel easier. And another big one too is the ability to use a med pack and have that restore your contested health. So in this there's a what? Oh. Video today, I want to do kind of like an op-ed piece. I'm not going to show off anything really. It's just going to be me talking about the current state of the difficulty of the game and if I think it's in a good or a bad place. Now, in my typical fashion of upfronting the knowledge in my videos, let me just give you my just down and dirty opinion real quick. I think the game is very easy right now. If you're playing consistently on Ruthless with friends that you know are going to be reliable to push the content with. If you are not playing with friends and you're playing on your own and you're randomly queuing up and you're just kind of trying to hoof it into those Ruthless difficulties, I think the game will become more accessible to you. Now, do I think that's a bad thing? Personally, I feel that the upper tier of difficulty of a game is not for everyone. If you can't naturally do it, it's not the game's fault. It's always weird to say your fault, but I think it's just something that it's a skill set that you need to become better at. And yeah, you know, not all of us have the time to do that, and I totally understand it. I don't expect everyone to have the same level of skill competency. But at the same time, if the hardest difficulty of the game is way easier, it reduces the overall replayability because you can max the game out faster. Now, with all that being said, I think that it will ultimately lead to a better situation because we are getting another round of difficulty, right? We're getting the lethal difficulty in October with the major content patch that is also adding multiple operations and a new enemy. So in the current state of the game, if there were no new content to be added, I would say it's terrible. It's too easy for people that are going through with concerted effort and a pre-made group. But knowing we're going to get more operations added, a new enemy, which we're not sure if that means a new Minoris, Majoris, Extremis, Terminus, or boss enemy, and a new difficulty in lethal, I think it ultimately is a good thing because now it allows people that are not at the ruthless difficulty to grind up to that difficulty to get the best relic weapons, because you're not going to be able to do relic, or I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to do lethal without relic. I think that's going to be a sure case situation, just like doing ruthless reliably prior to the patch without relic weapons was just not going to happen. You had to get those relic weapons on board, or else you were not going to be able to do the damage and the stagger needed. So that's the down and dirty of the entire video. If you don't want to watch and that's all you wanted to know, I don't know. To me, I feel like that intro wasn't good. I feel like dude, my video had like 85% upvotes, where typically it has way more. And I think that it was creating this air of superiority. I don't know. You guys tell me. Do you think that I'm off base? I can simply reshoot that intro and keep the rest of it, but I feel like the intro immediately puts you on the defensive. Because I don't think I'm the best. I do say later in the video, like, I'm not the best gamer in the world. I think if anything, I'm like above average at this game. But I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts or opinions?
An earnest disciple.
Yeah, that's the part. Like, as soon as I said it's not for everyone, I was like, yeah, but is it even for me? I was like, we've seen me fuck up plenty of times. I think if I reframe that intro, it's okay. You're right, Archangelus. I think that's true. Let's do this. Let me re-record that intro right now with you guys. You can tell me if that sounds better, because I think that I just didn't mention anything about fun, and I think that's a big thing, right? Like, I didn't talk about how much more fun I have playing chaos stuff, and I do mention it a little bit more later, but Emperor cries because of lack of skill. Oh, I don't have the money for that. Fuck you. Wait, was that the... Okay, good.
An earnest disciple.
Okay, so let's here. I will redo the intro. You can tell me if this sounds better. Someone has only spent like 50 hours or so. Me and my friends still having a blast playing. Yeah, but I just think I kind of like I said like, oh, I think another thing I didn't like is I said that it's terrible. I don't think it's terrible.
Another loyal devotee.
Here, I said this. With most lictors at me, so with concerted effort and a pre-made group, also adding multiple operations and a new enemy. So, in the current state of the game, if there were no new content to be added, I would say it's terrible. It's too easy for people that are going through with concerted effort. That right there. I don't believe that though. Like, I don't know why I said that. Because I think that, like, oh, the echo again. Well, did you hear it though? I can redo it if you want. All right. So let's redo that part real quick. I can just reshoot that. No big deal. Okay. We shut that. And how did I start that? Well, you know, it's just like I felt like it created a... I felt like it created an aura of superiority that I just don't have, Kieran Dog. Like, I'm a pretty easygoing dude, and I'm like not very good at this game. Like, I think I'm good, but I'm not like gonna be posting up solo playthroughs because I'm that good. You know what I mean? What did you get over there? Okay, so my biggest problem was with the intro anyway. So let's go ahead and change it. Let's try it right now. Every Ubisoft video of the past year. All right. So with the most recent patch of Space Marine 2, we got a lot of changes to the relative difficulty of the game. Some of those things that were added are the fact that contested health is now replenished with med packs, Zangors with shields are far easier, and it has to do also with the AI director. The AI director will spawn less Zangors with shields, we're going to deal with chaos as a whole far easier. And this kind of begs the question, is Space Marine 2 too easy now on Ruthless, the hardest difficulty? And in this video today, I want to discuss that topic and explore kind of my overall thoughts. It's going to be an op-ed piece, so there's no real visuals to look at. It's just a bunch of gameplay, so you can just kind of listen if you want. But in my typical fashion of upfronting the knowledge in my videos, my opinion of the current state of the game and its difficulty is that if you are going through the game with a concerted effort, with a team that is always playing together, everyone knows, everyone's using comms, they're doing call outs, they're doing everything, and you guys are like a well-oiled machine, Ruthless in its current state will now be a far easier experience for you. Is it too easy? I don't think so. I think that it is now a more accessible difficulty that everyone can accomplish, with casual all the way up to hardcore. For the hardcore gamers, yeah, I think it's going to be too easy for them and they will get a little bored with it. But I think the most important thing you have to realize with this new patch and with this reduction in Ruthless's difficulty is that A, it unlocks relic tier weapons for people to be able to use that are not that absolute top tier of gamer. And B, we have an additional difficulty and more operations coming in season 2, which starts in October. So I think that the framing of this patch happening now rather than with season 2 is a little funky, because we can't really see how Lethal's difficulty is going to affect Ruthless and how it's going to create more of a scale rather than a drastic jump. But I also think at the same time, it's okay for the hardest difficulty of a game to be very unapproachable and be harder to crack into. And I think that too, I'm not an amazing player of Space Marine 2, and I'll say this later in the video. I think I'm definitely above average. I play with people that are better than me, that help me excel and become a better player. And I think that that's overall good for the game's health, to have a difficulty that forces you to get better at the game. At the same time too, I think it's also good to have the current max difficulty with the current weapon situation be more accessible, because when Lethal comes out, you will not be able to do Lethal if you are not using relic weapons. Just like Ruthless, prior to 3.0's patch, you could not do it without relic weapons reliably. And that kind of has to do with the way that the strength stat works, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. But that's really my down and dirty impression of the patch. And I think that outside of difficulty, outside of is it too easy, is it easier, is it a walk in the park, is it a walking simulator, all that stuff, the most important thing is it's more fun. Even playing with a dedicated team and doing things on Ruthless and getting like a 90% clear rate and not even using Meltas, we would never touch the chaos missions because of Zangors with shields, because of how punishing the amount that they would have on the table would be, not table, but screen. All these aspects that were, I think, fixed with the 3.0 patch to now make it so that, yeah, maybe Ruthless isn't the hardest thing in the world anymore, but I can actually play 3 or 50% of the operations missions and have a good time. So regardless of whether or not the difficulty is too easy or easier or accessible or whatever it is, I think by and large, Ruthless is more enjoyable. And that's the most important thing, is not necessarily trying to be a sweaty, try-hard gamer, but actually enjoying every bit of it. And I think when Lethal comes out and it does generate that level of difficulty that does make you really kind of lock in and try hard and get sweaty about it, it'll be more of like a cool, I accomplished the hardest difficulty. There can be a lot that can be said about Lethal. We'll save that for the end of the video. But that's the too long didn't watch this entire video. If that's all you wanted to know, please feel free to go ahead and shut the video down. But before you head out, if the video ends up helping you or you enjoyed it, it was informative, whatever it is, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also check out my Twitch linked in the description and the pinned comment, where I am streaming operations and multiplayer of Space Marine 2. But let's get started here on Is Space Marine 2 Too Easy? What do we think of that? That kind of overall has a better feel for it, right? Like it's not too elitist. Not that the other one, I guess, you know, I get in my head about that stuff. I get very much in my head. I'm like, man, did I frame that right? Is that too funky? Is that weird? You guys let me know if you think that that's like a better overall opening. Do it again. Do it again. Too mainstream for me. Well, we got 20 more minutes. You guys want me to do the speculation video too right now? And I think what I'll do for that is what do we want here? We want Tech Marine data slate 10th. That is this guy right here. I literally just had it up a second ago. I need the chaplain. Yeah, see, this is going to be interesting because I don't know. You used to have additional litanies. So I think it's going to be kind of worth taking a look at both. Both the Primaris and non-Primaris versions of things. Because I think that's also going to... And I need a librarian data sheet. Because the firstborn data sheets are just like vastly different, right? Like, right? Okay. Well, is this the 9th edition one? Yeah, it's one with Terminator armor. So we've got that. We're gonna have this. This fucking stupid fucking Reddit one, dude. I hate it. And we need an apothecary. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in 1 second here. I think the weird thing is going to be the apothecary, because it's like, I don't see the apothecary having any other weapons, period. No, we're not done yet, Gilg. Litany of take them out to dinner. Never call them again. We got here. I'll show you guys on what I have up on this screen. There we go. So we have the Primaris Tech Marine and the standard Tech Marine. We've got the Primaris Chaplain and then the Chaplain. And then we've got the Primaris Librarian and then just the standard Librarian. So we can use this to kind of, I think, glean a little bit about their possible weapon options and stuff like that. Are all these gonna get bigger? Good. And I think that that's how we do this video. Just kind of have fun with this, talking about these data sheets as a means to create discussion about it, right? It'd be cool too. Okay, so Litany of Hate right here, right? Well, the model is leading a unit. Each time a model in that unit makes a melee attack, add 1 to the wound to the wound roll. I think it would be cool though for Litany of Hate is if you activate it, it does exactly what Titus's capability does in campaign, but it's a party-wide buff. So everyone gets a damage increase. It staggers enemies around you, and it'd be cool if while they're under the effect of that, heavy attacks don't knock them off. You know, like how you usually will have a perk that will give you that capability. It'd be cool if that was how Litany of Hate worked. It kept you on task, on point, so you couldn't be knocked out of something. You're always kind of attacking and doing damage with it, or you can't lose control. That's what I'm thinking of. I think that goes into the chaplain, Ryan Gilg. The librarian, like I said here too, you know, you could do it here, right? Smite, Witchfire, Smite, Focus Fire, have like different types or different templates. But I think that it'd be cool, since this is a pistol and a melee weapon character. Sure, you can look at this one. It's got a bolt gun but the bolt gun, I think it'd be cool if Librarian brought Stormbolter, because Stormbolter could be really cool. And I think that if you did like a Force axe, a Force sword, and a Force staff, the perks on those would affect differently how Smite works and how that 360 shield works. Apothecary is going to be weird, right? Because you have the Absolver bolt pistol and the Reductor bolt pistol, which is different from the other Apothecary. The Firstborn Apothecary just has a bolt pistol. Like, they don't have anything different. So this gives it a little bit different. I think you just put these two different bolt pistols and maybe the heavy bolt pistol in there. But I think the weird thing about the character is maybe with the Apothecary, they get a talent that makes it so maybe they're like innate talent, or maybe they get talents that help out with reducing health damage, rather than just saying, oh, okay, they just heal everyone. I feel like that's a little too boring, right? Because you can't have a character who's just constantly healing. So I think that they have like team buffs and perks that help reduce health damage. I think it'd be pretty cool for the team. I think if they had the capability to hold on to the gene seed, and if they get downed, as long as they don't get permanently killed, mortally wounded and killed, they still retain this gene seed. I think that'd be a cool thing. It's like, okay, hey, let the Apothecary hold the gene seed. He can get downed and actually hold on to it. I think that'd be a really cool way to do the Apothecary. And Tech Marine here, I think, you know, Omniscion, Power Axe, Servo Arm, those things I think are kind of part of it. And the Forge Bolter or Grav Pistol are definitely options. Here's our normal Tech Marine that can have a Flamer, a Grav Pistol, a Hand Flamer, a bunch of different melee weapons, like a Power Fist, a Power Axe, a Plasma Cutter, a Thunder Hammer. So it increases the XP buff from Gene Seed, or when close to it, they get a notification for it. No, because then, you know, it's like the people will just run Apothecaries all the time to power level your characters, and I feel like that just gets exploited. I would really like to see flamethrowers in the game. I'd really like to see flamethrowers in the game. I think it's just a missed opportunity right now. Hi, Wins. Thank you for gifting out 2 tier 1 subs, brother. So do you guys want me to do this video? You guys want to watch as I do this? I mean, we got 12 minutes. I could do Inferno again. Whatever you bros want. I'm not going to put my fucking face in it, though. We got 233 viewers over here on Twitch, 60 some odd viewers, 65 some odd viewers on YouTube. If you can make the switch to Twitch, that does help me out quite a bit. Trying to get more and more of them viewers up on Twitch. So you guys let me know, video or operation? What would you like? Psych on neuros? What do you mean, Melvin? I know you're saying neurothropes, but like, what do you mean by psych? You know, it'd almost be really cool if Smite was like the Neurothrope's ability. Like, you know how the Neurothrope and Zonethropes drop that little aura and then it explodes? That'd be cool if that's how Smite worked. Or maybe even a smaller aura, so it's more balanced in PvP. What are we doing, bros? Do you guys want to see me record this speculation video, or would you want to see me do another operation? Actually, we only have 10 more minutes, so now that I look at it, I'm having people come over an hour, so I got to do some stuff before. We'll do the video because now I don't have much time. Speculation time. Okay, let me switch over to this scene, display capture, mute. Perfect. Okay, let's do the intro and then keep going from there. Space Marine 4 has a number of classes to dive into, but we're barely a month out and a lot of people have maxed those classes. We're going to be seeing some new operations, some new content added in Season 2 coming in October, but a lot of speculation is surrounding any possible new classes added to the game. Now, Saber has already mentioned that they would like to add apothecaries to the game. They've already talked about possible Space Marine 3s, maybe different classes there, all sorts of stuff. Well, in this video today, I want to go through 4 potential class speculations. This is entirely baseless. We're going to be looking at the 10th edition data sheets, data slates, to talk about what those classes might look like in Space Marine 2, but this is a pure speculation video. Like I said, there's nothing to go off of here. I'm not going to be showing you, oh, they said this here, this might mean this here. Nothing like that. So I don't want to waste your time if you thought you'd be getting any cool concrete information. It's purely going to be speculation. So you can navigate to any one of the chapters ahead where I talk about the individual characters and how they might possibly be brought into the game. And if you are going to head out after you heard that, you're like, well, I just want to hear the concrete stuff. Please don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe if you end up enjoying this video, as that does go a long way towards supporting me. Also, you can find a link to my Twitch in the description and the pinned comment. Please go ahead and check me out. I do stream Space Marine 2 going through operations and multiplayer, but let's get started here on some fun speculation of future classes in Space Marine 2. A Dreadnought class would be cool. Lagoon Wetland, thank you very much for subbing up with that Prime. It feels like you're watching a YouTube video, doesn't it, Massive Man? Alrighty, let's start this bad boy off. So to start our video off, we're going to look at the Chaplain. And if you've never played tabletop, this is what the stat cards look like for the tabletop version of the game. And we're going to look at both the Firstborn, which is the non-Primaris Chaplains, and the Primaris Chaplains. When you play Space Marine, even though the game is called Space Marine, you are playing a Primaris Space Marine. I've got a whole video discussing what the difference between those two is, and you can let the link in the upper right-hand corner. But what I want you to see here is what our range weapons and melee weapon options are, because that is really going to determine really what we're going to get at loadout wise. I don't think we'll be getting anything other than the Crozius Arcanum, which is basically the badge of office for the Chaplain. Chaplains are in charge of the spiritual well-being of the chapter. They're also really connected to the ecclesiarchy, and if you show any signs of heresy, they just straight up kill you. They don't even give a shit. And we have an Absolver Bolt Pistol. And a lot of the classes we're going to talk about, Absolver Bolt Pistol is an option here, so I could see that being added in. Now with the Chaplain, I don't think it has a primary. I think it's just a secondary and a melee weapon character, much like we get with the Assault. In fact, exactly how we get with the Assault and the Bulwark. This being a character that isn't going to focus predominantly on range, but it's going to focus more on the melee aspects of the game. And I think for their class ability, they get this Litany of Hate that you see right here. Now, this is going to tell us some rules that we get in tabletop and adding to their wound roll. I think, honestly, this could simply be a conversion of Titus's campaign ability, which does an area of effect stagger and then causes a damage increase for Titus. Well, the way I would see this brought into operations is the same thing. A area of effect stagger, and it gives a damage buff to the entire party. And what would also be a really cool thing for Litany of Hate to do is also make it so that your characters, the party cannot lose control of their character. Usually we get that through perks on either weapons or on the character's actual perk tree, but it'd be cool if this character delivered that, right? Like they're reciting a Litany of Hate, they're empowering or not empowering or encouraging their teammates, and everyone feels more invigorated to destroy the enemies of man. And I think that could be a cool way to really play with it. Now let's look at the chaplain that's just the firstborn, so the non-primaris. The other option that we could have here is a power fist for their melee weapon. I think it's a little funky, but it'd be a cool way to bring the power fist, an already existent weapon, into another class, a newer class, and feel like you're a little on the go. Now, outside of the Absolver bolt pistol, we have just a standard bolt pistol. I don't think we'd have a bolt gun. I rarely ever see a chaplain model with a bolt gun. But a grav pistol is a really cool option. I'd like to see more with probably the Tech Marine or the Librarian, but it'd be a great option to see in the game. The Inferno pistol would be a really cool one too, because it's basically a hand melta, which is, again, a cool way to bring that into the game. And a Plasma pistol are all really cool options. I think all of these are really cool capabilities and range weapons that we could see on not just this class, but all 4 of the ones we're going to talk about here today. Stormbolter being another really cool one that I think a lot of people have wanted to see in the game so far. And definitely a really cool addition that could be added. So this gives us some opportunity here to see different range weapons brought onto the character that are outside of the current repertoire or part of the existing repertoire from what we just simply get from this chaplain. So that's our chaplain here. I think it'd be a really fun class to just deliver straight up damage buffs. And I think too, if you take a look at what maybe some of the perks could be, Litany of Hate could have some different operations, right? Like, okay, maybe the gear or gear options could swap out how Litany of Hate buffs. Maybe, okay, Litany of Hate, rather than lasting 8 seconds, it lasts 4 seconds, but it does a 20% or an increased melee damage buff, or something along the lines where you change how Litany of Hate works and that it only now buffs you and it doesn't buff the team, but now you become a buzzsaw, right? Like you just get 100% damage increase, you can't be knocked back, and you're just going to town on things. Or now Litany of Hate completely replenishes everyone's armor rather than giving a damage buff. I think there's a lot of ways that you could make Litany of Hate work around and be different so that it has ways to morph. And that's something that we've seen with every single class, are ways that the perks change the class abilities to have some really cool functionality. I started riffing so hard right there. Did you see that? We lost fucking 40 viewers because I started to make a video. Sorry, bros. But Wood, thank you for giving out 2 community subs. High Winds, thank you for subbing up with Prime. And Lagoon Wetland, we got you as well. But thank you guys so much for sticking around for this. I figured it'd just be a fun way to have some fun with the bros. Okay. Next up, we have the Librarian. And the Librarian, I think of anything on this list, is the one that I would like to see the most, personally. I think it's the one that I really think fits very easily into the game. One thing I didn't talk about with the Librarian is that, with the Chaplain, is that in Eternal War, I could see that easily just simply being the word bearers. And I'm trying to think of these things being framed into Eternal War too, right? And I think with the Librarian, this is such an easy Eternal War slot in by taking the already existing Thousand Suns model and boom, the sorcerer's right in. There you go. It's good to go. So your Primaris Librarian, it's easy to bring into Eternal War. And a lot of my ideation off of the class ability here for Librarian has to do with what could really be functional in Eternal War as well. Because Smite is the big thing for Librarian in tabletop. Tabletop used to go down a whole bunch of different routes with different abilities and so on and so forth. They've streamlined it a lot differently now. And the way I see the Librarian's class ability operating is I think it would operate in that you could tap the class ability and use a Smite. And the Smite, I think, can be targeted on any object you can see in any way, shape, or form. Meaning, if someone were to tag something or if someone were to throw an Auspex scan on something, you can see it, so you can smite it. So I think in Eternal War or in operations, this is a cool way that you could smite something from around a corner. And I think that's a really, really cool capability that the Librarian could have as a way to really help out clearing out a hard objective in Eternal War, but also giving you the ability to throw smite at things in operations when maybe you're far away from someone. Maybe they are hit with a Lictor or a Ravener and they were able to get a mark or an Auspex off on. Well, you're super far away. You can smite it from afar. That'd be really, really cool. And the smite, in my opinion, could be done in one of 2 ways. It could be a hit scan thing that just simply goes off immediately when you trigger it, or it'd be interesting if it was very similar to the way that the Neurothropes and Zonethropes or the Hive Tyrant do their little smite thing on the ground, right? Where it's like green aura with a lightning bolt coming down the center of it, and then it explodes. It'd be cool if that's how it was, right? Like just like how you can do Smite Witchfire or Smite Focused Witchfire have that different capability. Now, the other thing I thought could be cool with the Librarian is rather than just simply using Smite, you tap the class ability, you use a Smite. Well, what if you held down your class ability and it drained some sort of like, I'm going to use the word mana for lack of a better word, but like a mana bar that you held down and it would use that mana bar. I guess you could kind of look at it in the same way as the heavies class ability, right? How it goes through the little diamond to process that you're using the energy of the Iron Halo. Well, you use the energy of your class ability on Librarian to generate a 360-degree shield around just the Librarian to help give them an instrument for getting into close combat, because I don't think the Librarian has any weapon that is a primary, much like the Chaplain. So we can see here we have bolt pistol and force weapon on the Primaris Librarian, but looking at the Librarian, we get a bolt gun. That's it. The rest is the same stuff. Grab pistol, hand flamer, inferno pistol, storm bolter, bolt pistol, bolt gun. And I think that the force weapons, we get 3 different force weapons. We get a force axe, a force sword, and a force staff. And each one of those force weapons can have weapon perks that change and help out the class ability, right? Like maybe it gives you different capabilities for your smite on the staff, or it helps out with if you're using the sword, maybe it changes the way that your 360-degree shield works, or if you're using the axe, it's the same thing, or maybe it's a hybrid on both, because we've seen how there is weapon perks that do kind of change things and how the weapon operates. So I'd love to see stuff like that. And this doesn't need to have the same exact kit as the Chaplain. Maybe we just have like the heavy bolt pistol and the plasma pistol here, or maybe the heavy bolt pistol and a grav pistol, something a little bit different. And I think this is a cool way to bring the heavy bolt pistol into another class that isn't just simply the assault. But I think ultimately too, the Librarian can sit in a really cool way to give a lot of really strong indirect range damage to the party, whereas everything else range wise is very direct, right? You've got every class that can do range damage right now has to have line of sight and they're shooting things down. Whereas you could do a little bit more indirect with the Librarian and also function very well in melee. Kind of a little bit of a hybrid of both, where you do kind of have an ability to snap range damage out while also doing melee. And maybe there are cool perks that have it so that the more melee damage you do, the more your ability recharges, the more smites you can get out. So it requires you to stay into melee. So something like that, something where your smite 2 can have maybe an increased radius, but less damage, or higher damage, but no radius, stuff like that on the perk tree to kind of really jump around that. Same thing with the 360-degree shield. Maybe that can be changed around as well with some of the gear perks. This is fun. You guys having a good time? Is this all right? Is this what you guys wanted? Does this make you fucking happy? How it works in SM1, but it could be a system to get enough points and you spawn it. That'd be cool. To be able to like have Eternal War spawn a Dreadnought on your team. It'd be fucking broken though, right? All for this nerd stuff. Here you go, Clatter. All right. Now, the Apothecary is interesting because I don't want it to just simply be a healing class. I think that that's just too rudimentary. It's too easy. It's too easy of a jump to make. I think absolutely when we're talking about their class ability, it is a heal. Let's not beat each other off on a bush here. Maybe that's the term. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm saying half the time. And I think it's a single target heal with charges. You get like 2 charges and you can do a single target heal, and you maybe get perks that change that relationship. Maybe you lose your charges and it becomes an AoE heal. Maybe the single target heal heals for less and you get more charges. Play with that relationship of charges. I think that's really kind of fun there as an option for Apothecary, rather than just simply, I'm a character that's going to shoot and heal things. But I think the biggest hurdle I have with Apothecary is that it is very limited in its armament. Both the Firstborn and the Primaris just have these options. I'm sorry. The Firstborn has just bolt pistol. At least now we get Absolver and Reductor bolt pistol for the Primaris, and it's a close combat weapon, a generic close combat weapon. So maybe it's a combat knife or a chain sword. Sanguinary priests have chain swords, so maybe we kind of go around that line, right? That's how we kind of add some differentiation in there, in that we get those different variations. Maybe the Narthecium, their ability to kind of heal things, is an actual equipable item, and that's something that you can do something with. I'm not sure. I don't know how they really want to go about that. And of course, you have like the Neo-Volkite pistol and stuff like that that's coming to the game. But what I really would like to see is that the Apothecary adds certain abilities to the game too. Maybe this is the class that when you kill them, they don't drop the gene seed unless they die of a mortal wound, right? When you die of a mortal wound, you have to respawn. So it'd be cool if in those moments, the Apothecary, maybe their innate ability is that they can carry the gene seed through one downing, right? As long as they're not killed through a mortal wound. And it'd be interesting too if while in combat, their ability, like, okay, if they did close combat, they could restore armor blips to you. Or if their perks were relegated to reducing health damage. I think those are cooler ways to add a healer to this game. Damage mitigation rather than actual outright healing, because I think part of the challenge and fun of this game is a really cool style of healer, or I'm sorry, part of the challenge of this game is managing your health. That's part of the challenge currency. And I think I would really love to see a Apothecary that added damage mitigation versus lower health damage, either more armor added to the character, minimizing melee damage dealt to your party through your party perks, stuff like that. And I also too think that having the heal ability be either single target or single target with charges, or no charges with a perk and make it an AoE, or multiple charges but lower health so that you can really have some fun with it. Or maybe there's some contested health mechanics with Apothecary too. Like maybe you don't heal all the way. You give 25% health and then a bunch of contested health. So you have to use Apothecary strategically versus just simply like, okay, boom, here's health. Go back into it. No, boom, here's some health. Go kill something. Go do some damage to restore the rest. I think that could be cool. Or a very kind of like outlier is that if you read a lot of the Warhammer books and you know a lot of the Warhammer lore, like combat drugs are pumped into the suits of armor whenever they jump into, like, basically, like, it helps increase their adrenal glands production, and they have super adrenal glands, all sorts of stuff like that. Like, you read the books and it's like, oh, the combat drugs filtered into my blood and I was ready for war. Maybe the Apothecary has some stuff that they can do with that with their Narthecium too, right? Like, okay, it gives less health, but now it gives you more damage for a set period of time to mimic combat drugs, stuff like that. I'd like to see more positive effects rather than a bunch of negative effects, right? We have the psychic thing that happens from Neurothropes. We have got the hallucinations from the Chaos Warriors. We are from the Sorcerers, and we have the poison from the Barb Stranglers. It'd be cool to get a positive effect from Apothecary, whatever way possible, right? Like some sort of positive effect that lasts for a certain amount of time. And two, when we're talking about Eternal War, Apothecary, Emperor's Children, bingo, bango, bongo. There you go. The Emperor's Children were some of the best apothecaries prior to the Horus Heresy, having all sorts of fun, doing all sorts of weird things with screamer bioweapons and crap. I hate that book. It's scary, man. Fulgrim is weird. But let's jump into our next one. How about Apothecary can't move, so you have to protect him as he heals them? That'd actually be pretty interesting, Melvin. Like if you have to like he took a knee and then had to do some stuff. All right, last one here. Sorry, I was texting someone. Okay. Tech Marine here. Our last one here is the Tech Marine. Now, I think personally, the Tech Marine is the least likely class that we would get because I think just overall how it fits into the dynamic of the current classes is a little funky. Because when you think of tabletop, people take Tech Marines because they've got dreadnoughts or mechanized units on the floor, on the table, and they want to help those units out. For example, in your command phase, you can select one friendly Adeptus Astartes vehicle model within 3 inches of this model. That model regains up to D3 lost wounds. So that's the role that it really plays in tabletop. And we don't have that. I mean, we don't have dreadnoughts, quote unquote, yet, right? Like, hopefully we do get them. But what I would like to see is, rather than the Tech Marine being someone that replenishes vehicles, it is an armor-based class. It gets 4 armor blips. It's got lots of armor, of course. It gets a forge bolter. It's got a grav pistol. It's got an omnisci and power axe, which is this bad boy over here. Maybe the servo arm is part of an option too, but I think that everything we've talked about up to this point, we've said that they wouldn't have a primary. Well, what if the Tech Marine's primary was swapping off the weapons of the mechadendrites or the servo arms that they've got? You can see right on the back right there, this guy, he has a bolter. And if we switch over to, boom, the normal Tech Marine, you can see that they've got a flamer right here. What if you could have access to more, not heavy weapons, right? Not like a heavy plasma incinerator, but maybe it's just you have a bolt. That guy's holding a bolter right there, and maybe and a flamer right there. So, and I would love to see the flamer added into the game too, right? But maybe you have a flamer and a bolt gun, or you put something on your back. You can do a little bit more to make you an actual weapons platform, and I think that that would be really, really cool for this class. Now, the Firstborn has the chainsword, the power axe, the omnisci and power axe specifically, a plasma custer, plasma cutter, power fist, servo arm, thunder hammer. So you could add a little bit more, but I think locking them to the omnisci and power axe and then giving them more primary weapons as a weapons platform makes it a bit cooler, right? I think it adds a little bit more oomph to it, so that your class actually is, hey, I'm this range class, and for the class ability to add into this weapons platform, they get a spider turret that they can just slap onto an object and it shoots things. It's there for a set period of time. Maybe in operations, it has charges, so you can put multiple up. In Eternal War, I think setting down a whole bunch of them isn't, I think that's going to get too abusable and too cheesy. Or maybe too, the primary is swapping off the weapons of that spider turret. And another wild take is, rather than a spider turret, maybe it's a servitor that always follows you around, and you can swap the weapon on the servitor, and then using your class ability has, like, basically sends the servitor berserk to only focus fire a bunch of shots at that target. I think that's a really cool way to do Tech Marine, in that it's either a turret class, it's a weapons platform, it's got a servitor that can play around with, and maybe that servitor can take damage and kind of shut off for a little bit, something like that. Like, I don't want it to be like a Torbjorn in Overwatch where you got to go hammer something. That's a little too like campy and arcadey for the way that this game operates. I think throwing down like a spider turret or something like that really quick is a cool way to have fun with the class and make it feel like a Tech Marine without just making it be an armor driven class. And I think too, looking at the perk system for this character, I think having a perk system that is based upon reducing armor damage, replenishing armor, helping with armor for the team is a cool way to go about it, right? Like, if the Apothecary is helping with health damage, it'd be cool if the Tech Marine was helping out with armor damage or mitigating our armor damage. Maybe you could even say that something they have a way to give people armor boosts. Like, maybe one of their signatures is I don't even know how to frame this without it being completely broken, right? Like, I don't want to say, if you do a finisher, you give everyone an armor boost. That's just disgusting, right? Well, maybe it is like that with like an 180 second cooldown. Then that feels a little more balanced. Okay, I gave everyone armor boost, 3 minute cooldown now. Enjoy. And that could make fighting a lot of crazier fights on a higher difficulty pretty interesting, because you have armor boosts on demand. And what I'm saying by armor boosts is when you pick up the armor boost in the game, that it sets you to 4 armor blips above whatever your class normally has. Like, Phobos only has 2 in operations, and every Primaris has 3 in operations. So that could be a cool way to operate that. And then when we're thinking of the actual Eternal War, I think this is an interesting one because I would have said Iron Warriors, but Iron Warriors are our heavy right now. So I think that's why, again, this one feels in a weird spot because I think mechanically it's the hardest one to add to the game because you have to add things to add it versus the other stuff could just say, oh yeah, it's a heal. Like, okay, we already have the quote unquote coding or technology for a med pack, or we already have the technology or quoting for a litany of hate because it's basically in campaign. We already have the capability to do a smite because it's already on the Neurothrope or Zonethrope. I think the Tech Marine is something that technically adds a higher burden or is a harder thing to achieve in the game because it requires more things to be added in. So those are kind of some of my ideas for all 4 of these classes. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think we would get the Apothecary first because they mentioned that they would like to do the Apothecary? Do you think the Apothecary is the most needed class because maybe you're struggling the most in operations or what have you, and you want health to be a more accessible feature? Or do you think that like the Librarian's the easiest? Whatever it is, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below, or say, you know, I don't think it's any of these. I would like to see like a Stern Guard veteran, and we need lightning claws. Well, we definitely fucking need lightning claws. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching here today. Have a good one and take care. Boom. See, how fun was that? A little romp, a little good time in the USA. How do you guys feel about that? I feel like a lot of those points are on point, right? My heals and every party member gets an armor section. Yeah, right. That one right there, Conhar. No, that with no socks on, baby. Yeah, raw, unscripted, uncut. Come and suck a butt. But on that note, guys, we're going to end our stream here for the day. I'm going to add in that intro back into the video, and we'll go ahead and put that is whatever too easy back up on the channel. Thank you guys for kind of talking me through that one. I felt like I was just making an elitist asshole video, so I'm glad that it didn't come off that way and it was just in my own head because I am over analytical. I think so too, right, Ryan? It's a super easy ad. I think it's a super easy ad. Well, let's get a raid going here to close us out. I got some food waiting for me. Who are we raiding? Madame Diablo is just chatting. Dude, you know what we're doing? Much less punchable. Thank you, Jay. Dude, let's do Jakku again, man. He was so stoked when we raided him last time. He's got 2 viewers. So guys, we're starting the raid. If you're over on YouTube, make the switch to Twitch. We're gonna finish off with the raid here. I'm probably gonna stream again tomorrow. I might do community streams. We'll see if Indy wants to play with us. But I think we're just gonna keep rolling with September and having some fun with you, bros. Go ahead and join. 195 people are gonna join this raid. He's gonna fucking flip his shit. I love trying to spread as much as I can. What? Who said that, guys? Stop. But I was able to get started with my YouTube channel because of the grace of my friend Turin ferrying people over to me saying like, hey, if you like lore, go watch my friend. And I didn't have very many subscribers. I definitely didn't have very many viewers. And I like to try to pay that forward as best I can with channels that are much smaller than me trying to get going here. So I'm going to send you guys over to Jakku. Thank you so much for watching here today. Thank you so much for having fun. Thank you for joining in to the community streams and having a good time with us. I'll be back again tomorrow. I'm joking. I'm not going to make it. Oh my God, dude. I choked on my own spit. Jesus Christ. But let's send you guys on this raid. Thank you again so much for watching. Wash your hands, stay safe, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another stream.